Or too much. Wait, there we go. All right, perfect. 7 stream streak. Thank you, French Toast. The other song, Family Reunion. It's the Versuja theme, but better. I don't think I do. I mean, we have to probably beat up on Grand just for the sake of tears. I need Versuja in ways words can't explain. I bet they could, if you tried hard enough. A lot of the times when I'm like, I don't have the words to describe, like X or Y or Z. Generally, if I just lock the fuck in, usually I do have the words to describe it. I know where your family lives. Oh my god. Dude, I fucking love... We were watching some Invincible for the sub stream yesterday for a little watch party. I fucking love Machine Head, man. I know where your family lives. How do you... What the hell do you do with this? Okay, let's talk about this lady in some detail. And you know what? Actually, real quick, because actually... I was gonna say I want to install the frame meter mods. We're okay with that. I was gonna say, like, let me reboot the game real quick and install the frame meter mod. I just don't feel like it. If the game crashes, maybe I'll use that as an excuse, but I think we're fine. I prefer the being the one doing the stepping. 6XM doesn't work until it does. One day it'll get there. Where's the expert Suki when we need them? It's true. But yeah, so Versuja, right? She's interesting. This button, this 5L that she has, I mean, it's still a very good 5L, because it's a 5L, not a far L or a close L, right? So no matter where it hits from, it converts into auto combo. So she gets to get auto combo from ranges that are significantly bigger than most of the rest of the cast, right? Like, most of the cast from here are getting their sort of far L, right? They can't then convert that shit into a full combo in the same way, at least to the same level of ease, or sometimes, you know, they might give up on some damage to do it. It used to be also medium clash level for some fucking reason. It isn't anymore. Now it's just a regular far L, close L type clash level. Like, if we do this, right, then it actually clashes with Grand's far L. It used to be that would crush it back in the day. Better Lance 5L? Oh yeah, by a landslide. Like, not even remotely close, right? It is 7 frames, which is slow, right? And Versuja also does not have, like, she doesn't have a close L, right? So her fastest button is this low-hitting 2L right here. At 6 frames. She's got the same kind of Vasaraga and Wilness problem where they don't have a 6-framer. Not only do they not have a 5-framer, they don't have a 6-framer that isn't close L, or 2L, right? So there can be some particular situations where particularly those 3 characters can get bullied in some, like, even to -1 on block situations. But still, nice 5L. Obviously, it's a 5L. It's +2 on block, I think? +3. +3 on block. She can safe jab with this, too. It doesn't have that much recovery. I think it also cheats out that... universally, 1 frame after your close L recovers, you can't block unless your name is Versuja, in which case you can. I think it makes it so that if she perfectly meaties this, she actually can safe jab MDPs, like even 9-frame MDPs, if I recall correctly. So not a bad button. Not a bad button, though not what it used to be, for sure. 2L is the best 2L in the game by probably a landslide. Very hard to really... I mean, it's a low-hitting, big, 6-frame, plus on block 2L. I guess the thing that's supposed to balance it is that it doesn't, like, cancel into itself, but, like, it's plus enough that it chains into all the stuff that you would normally want to cancel it into anyway, right? Like, it's plus enough that even on regular hits here, right? On regular hit, the shit is +7, so it just goes into her 2L regardless? You know? Like, it's, I mean, there really isn't a downside to this, realistically. It's just, yeah. It's also, again, most 2Ls are not plus on block. Right? -2 on block 2L right there. That's pretty common. +3 on block that's a lot. It's not +1, it's not +2, it's +3, right? So Versuja can literally just, like, this into this is a frame trap, right? The same way you could when you Gatling stuff, sure, but then you could also, like, do shit like 2L into 2U and have that be a frame trap too, right? You can do, like, 2L into 2M and have that be a frame trap, which is a privilege that certainly most characters don't have. You can, like, 2L into throw and have it be, like, a real strike throw situation. It's just that this button is crazy. And it's a low on top of that, and it doesn't have, like, excessively long recovery, and it's pretty big for a 2L as well. Well, it's like, for a low-hitting 2L, it's pretty big, yeah. Like, low-hitting 2Ls tend to be a little smaller. It's, like, a normal size, for sure. So, great-ass button. Best normal? Best normal in the whole game? Maybe not. But certainly best 2L by a landslide, and it will be in contention, yeah, if you want to talk about that. So now we actually have close and far buttons. Close M is plus on block. All of Versuja's close normals are plus on block. Close M and close H, and of course her 5L is also plus. So 8 frame plus 1 on block, close M. Slow, right? 8 frames is, I mean, Grand's close heavy is 8 frames, right? So it's definitely a slow button, but nice to have another source of plus frames. Now we have plus on block 5L, plus on block close M, plus on block 2M, or 2L, right? I think higher damage than a normal close M, if I recall. No, yeah, 1100s. Yeah, so it's slow, but it's plus on block, right? Otherwise, nothing too remarkable about it, if I recall correctly. I don't believe it has an excessive amount of recovery or active frames either. Her 2M is really good. This is just a Siegfried 2M, basically. Though I think it's a little more minus on block. Yeah, -3. I think Sieg is -2. But this is basically a Siegfried 2M. Really big, mid-hitting, like space-controlling 2M that you can convert into lots of shit because she's Versuja. Damn good 2M. Her far M is 9 frames, which is definitely on the really, really slow end for a far M. It's also, like, huge, though. It's even a little bigger than her 2M, which is already quite big, right? It's a fine button. I think it being 9 frames, it's not, like, massive, right? Like, it's not massive, but it's still really big, and it can convert, Versuja can convert all of her stray hits very well, right? So far M, in maybe a bevy of other amazing normals, her far M is just good, right? Close H is 13 frames, so again, extremely slow and chunky button, but it is +5 on block, and I believe this is one of those things, I don't even know if you have to meaty this, like, I think this is just one of those things where, yeah, this shit is punishable if you try to Brave counter Versuja's, just because of how little, or how much recovery it has that she saves by spot dodging and, like, the requisite hit stop that it puts on you. If you ever Brave counter this, you're just punishable by 2L, straight up, right? And if she meaties it, hits you a little bit more, you could be punishable by 5L, but I mean, 2L means you're getting hit by 5L anyway, right? So this close H leads into, like, it's not like it's, you know, it's not just safe to do this in case they don't Brave counter. You will probably eat a full combo if they're on the ball, but, you know, if you ever Brave counter Versuja's close H, it does just kill you. So it leads to a lot of scenarios where people will either, if they don't know, they do it, you spot dodge, you kill them, and if they do know, summon Rice Shower. Great idea. Great. Oh, you know, I should get this more ready on the sides here, just to make it doable at a moment's notice. But yeah, it's like if you know, God forbid you do Brave counter that shit, she's going to send you to hell. And if you don't, then, you know, she just gets to be +5 in your face, and with all of her other plus frames, strike, throw, big damage, etc., etc. Rice. There we go. Wait, that's not right. I didn't save my changes. Hold. Here she is. Hello, Rice Shower. Let's deposit her over here so she doesn't get too much in the way. My bad, I didn't know it wasn't automatic. I wasn't trying to interrupt you. No, you're good. I mean, I probably could make it automatic, but I'm not smart enough to do that. But yeah, so close H. Nasty-ass button as well. And of course, it's also just... My daughter would hide behind the wall. Oh, shit, wait, she's behind me. Oh, let me not do that then. Maybe we could have her, like, poking out. There you go. Hiding her behind the camera is evil. No, I didn't realize. That's my bad. But yeah, also, it's just a big-ass meaty button as well. +9 on regular hits, right? So it goes into her far M. If you counter hit this, it, like, crumples your ass. I'm not sure what the best thing she can do with this is, but I'm pretty sure it's just, like, walk up and close H you again anyway. But, like, maybe there's, like, some medium special or something she can use, but summon Tamamo, I like this idea as well. Hold. That one's easy. We just boom. There she is. Hello, Tama. But yeah, so good buttons overall. Or 2H though is not very great, right? 2H is 13 frames. It's slow, right? Nope, just close H into walk up close H. Gotcha. 2H is on the slower end of things. It's big, like it's kind of big, right? It's a decently big 2H. You see right there, like, you know, you'll catch people, you'll murder people if you are so inclined. But yeah, 13 frames is a couple of frames slower than your average 2H, right? Let me align them a little bit. It's gonna bother me if there's so much, if Rice is like so much higher up than Tama, though the height difference perhaps should be respected. But Versuja 2H, yeah, I mean, she has her anti-air. She has an anti-air that is quite nice that she can exchange her 2H for. But yeah, far H, I forgot about far H, by the way. Versuja far H is quite the button, because it is 10 frames, which is, I mean, in the normal range, big ass ears, it's true. It's in the normal range for a far H. That's not particularly slow or anything like that, right? Like, most far H's are 9 to 10. The really fast ones are like 8, right? So it's normal speed, but this thing is just a 6-6H for some reason, as far as its clash level. Like, if we try and swing Grand Far H into in the same time, you see it's getting crushed on the side there. Wait. There you go. Crush. Counter crush. I don't know why this is a 6-6H, but, you know, don't fuck with this button, I guess. There's also a follow-up to this where you can go Far HH. And interestingly, with any multi-hit like this, you can get M Lariat off non-counter hit Far H, by the way. Interesting. with any multi-hit like this, usually if you do this and then hit, you know, you got the counter hit property on this, but any follow-up hits, you know, it's kind of like it gets rid of the counter hit. It's kind of the problem having a multi-hit close H, for example. A lot of characters that have that, even if they get a counter hit close H, they have to cancel after the first hit, or they'll lose that big counter hit property. Because it was only that first hit, technically, that got the counter hits. The rest of them were hitting normally. For some reason, this, like, isn't the case here. Like, you still get to, like, if I do, you know, like, regular hit far H into H, and I try to, like, combo into Nimbus, I can't do it, right? But if I get the counter hit, it does just, for some reason, inherit that counter hit property. I think you can only do medium, maybe? I know you can do medium, but I'm not sure if you can do, you can do medium. I'm not sure if you can do heavy as well. Oh, you can, yeah. You can also go into H Lariat, you're saying? How curious. But yeah, I don't know why this gets to just inherit the counter hit property like that. Good for her, I guess. It means that getting counter hit by this incredibly meaty button that is like already pretty likely to counter hit you is just gonna hurt even more. Because it crushes everything you do starting at 10 frames. It's also pretty big. Of course, it has quite a little bit of recovery to it, but the fact that it's whiff cancelable as well, you know, can be a little more dangerous than you might expect to actually try and punish that shit, right? So this button is also really, really, really good. Counter hit far H into follow-up, 623H, 236U is a really nice mid-screen option. It's like that, you do that into her U Lariat, right? Beep. Beep. Yeah. It's pretty good damage on a counter hit far H, I dare say, considering I'm not even, like, tech inputting anything. What is Nimbus? Is it 623? It is. Let me see if I can do that shit in good timing or if I'm gonna embarrass myself. You know what? Let's just counter hit. Let's just tick and put the 214U. It's a bigger difference anyway. Yeah, 5,300. That's pretty good, right? 5,300 damage for getting counter hit by a fucking 66H clash level far H for some reason. Goated stream title, my leech. Of course. Cool. And then her 5U is the stock, right? If she doesn't have the stock up, it gives her the stock. It's the same length as Vasraga Soulforge. If she has the stock up, she can spend 5U to do this, which back in the day used to be plus on block and keep you grounded. Now it's minus on block, not punishable, but minus. It's minus on block and it leaves you what's it called? It leaves you in the air, right? If you hit a guy with this, we need old 5U back. I don't know if we do, man. I don't know if we do. It's still, you still get a lot of damage and carry off of this, but it is less than it used to be, for sure. Of course, the stock can also be used to empower all of her specials, right? Speaking of, actually, for air normals, JM, really big fucking swipe and can be used in some of her combos too, right? JL is a sex kick, classic. JH is sort of big, like lower beneath you hitting tail swipe, and then JU is her cross-up button. Overall, like pretty decent kit of air normals, I'd say. Right, JM is a really nice air-to-air. JL, sex kick's always nice to have just for, like, you know, super jump back, for example. It does hit a little low beneath her. Like, a lot of them will hit a little further out, whereas hers hits almost directly beneath her, but there's a little bit of a forward momentum to it, right? But still, nice to have. JM, JH. JH is probably the least, like, impressive button here, but it's still just, like, a big-ass, very plus bonk, right? Like, I don't even have to time it that hard, and I'm, like, already plus enough to get most of the follow-ups that I might want. If you want to, like, get one of her heavies off of this, you're gonna have to time it a little more, but you're also getting quite a lot of reward for doing that, right? So it's worth the extra effort, I'd say. But yeah, so her specials. Pillar is pillar. Puts up a little fireball like that. The medium version is basically will track you wherever you are. I think unless you're too close, yeah. It has like a minimum range, right? But after that, it'll track you even to full screen. And the heavy version is just a better version of this, except for the fact that it has a maximum range. Right, it's faster, it tracks better, and I mean, you can get better follow-ups off it too, if it actually connects. But it is, one, it's spending a cooldown, obviously, and two, one of the nerfs they gave it is it has a maximum range now. This used to be a full screen, just tracking, go fuck yourself, like basically unreactable projectile and neutral. Now it's not really the case. You have to use M-Pillar for those use cases now, which is nice because you can spam it, but obviously that 7-frame difference there, you know, 25 versus 18 frames, it's a real big difference. It's meaningful. And with any of the pillars, if you hit with them, you can hit U like this, and it does that. It hard knockdowns, gives you some plus frames. It's enough time that if you, like, if I go boom, 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 I can, like, stock right back up, and I'm still plus, right? So if you want, you can just, we need old H pillar back. No, thank you, Suki, for being the voice of reason. But yeah, Oh, U-Pillar, of course, is that. It has a lot of startup to it, so there's a lot of cases where if you just do this in neutral, you're going to get spot dodged and waste a lot of your meter. You can try to be a little tricksy with it, where, like, you get them to spot dodge at a time where, like, a projectile is coming in, and, like, maybe you can hit them out of their spot dodge at the end, but most of the time, maybe all of the time that I know of, that shit is mostly avoidable, right? One thing that's worth knowing about Pillar is it is comically active, especially important on 236L. That is true. This is basically a wall that you can put up in front of you, right? This is like fucking 30 active frames or something like, maybe not 30, but it's a lot. Like, it is here for a long, like, basically the whole time the Pillar is animating, I think. This is like a wall that you can run into, right? L Pillar is not good. No, I'm just talking about Pillar, like the active frames on Pillar in general, mostly. But yeah, U-Pillar is, I mean, it's a combo tool for sure. It's just a lot of damage. Like, it's a lot of raw damage on a U skill in 2400s, right? But yeah, using this in neutral is you're kind of just, I mean, if someone blocks this, if you do manage to get someone to block this, like, it is get in for free mode, but this is usually you want to do it to either in a combo or maybe like you think someone's going to be committing to something full screen and you want to punish them for it, right? If they got to throw out a projectile or something, then maybe you can kill them while they do it. But yeah, she can't move, which is her biggest issue. She's a little bit of a slowpoke. Well, once her dash gets up to speed, right? This is worth talking about. Versuja does have a special dash, right? It is really fast. Right, it's really fast once she gets going, but like there is that little bit before she breaks the sound barrier there. This, not only is this like, it means it starts up a little slower for I think in 25 frames, which I think how long that lasts until you actually get the little sonic boom, right? She can't block either. She can only, she's basically committed here, right? Grand can't block out of his dash right away either, but he can do a lot more of, like, you know, canceling his dash and blocking a lot quicker. Versuja's, the initial part of this dash is a much bigger commitment than the rest of the cast, right? You can only actually stop and block once you get this little sonic boom thing going on. You can still spot dodge out of it whenever, right? But obviously that's a little bit more risky. You can do basically anything out of it except block, right? You can cancel it into any special, you can cancel it into any U skill, but you can't block until you get the little sonic boom, and then you can stop dashing. It's, on the whole, it's certainly it's not a good thing for her. Crazy title, but yes, so true. It's not a good thing for her, but, you know, there are moments where, like, the speed of her dash, like, as soon as she can get that burst of speed going, she's moving, man. She's fucking moving. Though they also made it a little slower, I think. It used to be a little faster. Especially once she got up to speed. Let's see. The Nimbus, so Nimbus is really funny, because this is just, when I was saying earlier that she has a move that, like, yeah, her 2H isn't necessarily the best in terms of speed, but like, she does have something that can kind of make up for it, right? Like Nimbus goes on this more shallow or steep angle, right? Medium covers that slightly more horizontal one. I think Heavy is, yeah, even more so. Yeah. Heavy is even more horizontal than Medium is, right? Generally, I think if you hit this, yeah. Even, I don't know if you can do it off medium, too, though. Yeah, medium, I think, has to be a counter hit. If you hit someone with heavy, you do get, like, a conversion off of it, like this, right? If you have stock up as well, any of these goes into her little chase down, like that, right? Which I think most of the time these days you want to be doing into JM. I'm not sure if it's, like, I know you can also, if you have stock up, you can do some shit like this, and then, like, time a JH, but I think that might only, I don't know if the timing works if you hit someone airborne with that. You can, like, do that into a far M. I know, but I'm not sure if you can do that if it anti-airs. Oh, yeah, you still can. Yeah. I'm not sure if that's more, or I think that's more damage, maybe, but less carry? Can anyone punish her for just sending that around start? If it exists, I'm not sure how you do it, personally. It's a pretty big disjoint, right? Like, yeah, if you just don't do anything, I don't think it hits. She has a little bit of recovery to it, right? I think crouch, if you crouch under it, it'll whiff too, right? But it is, I'm not entirely sure how you do it, honestly. Like, a lot of times when I've crouched under this, it feels like I haven't necessarily had the time to then just go kill Versuja for it. But maybe you just crouch under it and then use 6XL or some shit. Some characters can. It's very whiff punishable. Let me see, I'm curious now. Like, if I don't think I've ever actually labbed this out. Like, we go Versuja and, you know, let's flip around and have me be Gren. And she does this. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Maybe I'm thinking of 623H, where, like, you have because if I'm standing, that hits me, so I have to crouch under it. Ah, you still can. Okay. Yeah. You still can. You gotta be on the ball for it, but it's doable, for sure. You just let it whiff, and then you 6XL at her. It's a little, yeah, you have to instant 6XL doesn't tend to hit from round start, right? So you gotta hold it for a little bit. So it's a little tight, but you can certainly do it. You can always, you know, when in doubt, you can always just, like, try and get a Raging... Well, no, round start, I guess you're not gonna get a Raging Strike confirmed, right? Grex mentioned, so true. Yeah, it's a little finicky, right? Could do that. That's fun. There are ways, though. It can be done. Obviously, you don't have any use skills at round start, but it's an interesting little button for sure. By the way, Nimbus is her. Nimbus is just her DP. It is a UDP. It gives her a safe jump. It doesn't have the most horizontal range to it, right? It doesn't clean hit unless you're like really close to them. But you know, it's a UDP, by and large. It's a UDP. There are much better ones. There are worse ones. It exists. Let's see. Anitya is your fireball, right? The light one takes that big step back like that. The medium one doesn't, right? So the light one is like it's almost like you can almost view it as like sometimes if you want to just end the block string safely and get back out to distance, you can do this. It takes that big back step. The medium one does not, but the medium one also goes the whole screen, where I think light is just kind of shooting out, right? Medium goes almost the entire screen. I think it doesn't literally go full screen. Yeah. It goes like 99% of the screen and then stops. You can try and combine this with like, you know, M-Pillar and stuff like that. Most of the times that I've seen people attempt this, it has felt kind of fake to me. Like I see people say like, oh, like, you know, you medium Anitya and then if they roll it, you can punish them with M-Pillar. Maybe? I'm not sure that I've ever seen that be a thing where the guy didn't just fuck up the roll or spot dodge, but possibly. Maybe at literally full screen? Possibly? Worth noting Anitya has more recovery than other fireballs. Still worth it though. Definitely U-Pillar. Isn't U-Pillar slower than all of them? It starts from 20. Like U-Pillar is slower than. Oh, maybe. Oh, I guess it's faster than M. Never mind. It's slower than H, but it's faster than M. That's fair. Like you're telling me a strip fried this rice? Like you're saying if she goes like boom, boom. Maybe if it's a literally full screen. Yeah, I guess so. If it's a literally full screen, yeah. You can fuck them over for it. But you can also spot dodge both, I guess. But yeah, if they're literally full screen and you catch them trying to roll the Emanitia, then you can kill them. Can you roll this earlier and make that not a problem? Yes, you can. If you spodge late enough, you just win. Yeah, I think you can also roll. Yeah, if you roll early enough, you're also fine. Right? It's not the easiest thing in the world, but it looks like if you... Yeah. Or if you close distance on it with it at all before you roll, I guess, too. So you can roll earlier. But obviously that's like, you have to know it's like, what I just did there, you have to like know it's coming. There's a tricky situation here at the very least. I don't know if it's like, oh, if you Anitya a guy at full screen and they try to roll it, they're definitely dead. But if they just wait for it to get all the way to them, right? Still chips at least? Well, no, if you have time to block, you have time to spot dodge, right? If you have time to block this, you have time to spot dodge it as well. So you don't have to get chipped at all. The real counterplay is to you fireball the orb, yeah, sure. But you don't even have to necessarily if you want to save, if you want to conserve the resource. But you know, Emanitia, it's a fireball. I'm not enthralled with it, but it's definitely nice for her to have. It's basically a tool that she didn't used to have before, right? And you can be tricksy with it. And it's certainly the kind of thing that you can. If people make mistakes, they can get punished for it relatively heavily. I would say. I'd call that pretty rough for getting hit with a fireball from like full screen, right? H Anitya is, I'm not entirely sure what he's supposed to do. It stays there for a little bit longer. It's a bit more active, right? M-Orb is useless in certain matchups and really solid in others. Fair. He stays there for a little longer than the rest of them. He's quite active, right? I guess he's kind of like a shitty version of the U one, who just like puts up this big, like honestly kind of hard to roll. You can roll that, but it's a little tough once it stops moving. Hard to roll wall sort of thing. But yeah, mostly I think this is a combo tool. Like mostly what this thing does is you can just, you know, it leaves them, it's a great, it's I think your only special that doesn't launch, I think. And you can go into like 2M like this and then, you know, go do hot girl shit from there. Summon Tachyon, great idea. If I do say so myself. Watch the game, Tachyon. Having fun playing Versuja. Yeah, we're kind of labbing her out a little bit still, but Just trying to remind myself of everything on this lady, but yes. And then the U one is at like 30k points. I had to spend them. That's why it's there. That's why it's there. If you had 30k, you could have summoned the Hort. I think I made it 30. Did I make it 300k accidentally? I meant to make it 30k. What was I saying? Oh yeah, U is just a big old wall, right? This can be really nice to catch people who are trying to spot dodge or roll on blue, right? If they're worried about this and you U on Itya them, this thing is so active it'll absolutely catch their spot dodge. You can roll this. Like rolling it is not, especially while it still has its momentum. Rolling it is not even that hard necessarily, but it is also, yeah, it's really big. Like if it's stopped here and you like don't roll it from right next to it, you're absolutely going to die, right? Even when it fully comes to a stop, you can roll through it if you're right next to it. But yeah, you definitely don't want to, the thing you die to is try to spot dodge this, right? If you see blue, you're used to thinking it's like U pillar or some shit, and you try to spot dodge, this is going to send you straight to hell. It's a crumple too. U beats CAG DP on meaty. That's really funny. Yeah, it's really active, right? Like, I mean, if we let it not hit Versuja there, look at that. That's like a full second or something that it's there. It's crazy, man. It's really, really active. So it could be like a really safe meaty. It's a combo tool as well, right? Because of the crumple that it provides. So you can just do things like you can beat a guy's ass like this and then continue the combo, right? I don't think it's ever necessary. Maybe if you have literally no stock. I don't know if it's ever optimal to like fully dog walk like that, but you can. It's an option available to you, you know. Probably it's, I imagine it's usually better to just spend the one. I don't know if it's worth spending the other 50 there, but maybe in certain cases. If you need damage, you need to kill. You don't have any other way to convert it, then I suppose. Or is it? No, I'm thinking of UL. It is if it kills. Yeah. It is just basically a way to extend the combo further, right? And I think you don't even have to get 6XL there. You can like walk up and hit them with something a little meatier, but 2-2 got 89 active frames. Yeah, that shit is out there forever, man. I could have sworn you could, like, if you timed it right, I could have sworn you could get a close H off of this. Maybe not. But you can definitely get a close M, at the very least. You can't? Gotcha. Well, I think you can get a close M, now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe you fucking can't either? There you go, yeah, you can do that. For a little bit. I don't know if that's even more damage than the 6XL, though. Actually, are you in close M range after the 6XL? Oh, yeah, you are. So you might as well just do that, right? I think it's the second one where you're not. Like, if you do it again, I think after the second one, there's too much pushback scaling. Oh, no, there still is. Assuming you started it off auto combos. Yeah, I mean, that's more damage than 5L, for sure, right? Beep, bop, boop. Just, like, keep dog walking them like this. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Hydrate, great idea. Give me 1 second while I finish this Versuja combo. How did I do it the first time? Did I, like, accidentally micro dash a tiny little bit or something after the 6XL? I'm not sure. Well, I did do it, but now I'm thinking it might be a little safer to just go with that and call it a day. It doesn't quite get you corner to corner, which is a little upsetting. On the second one, I found it's better to do bar H 214M. Oh, yeah, that's fair. That is better, isn't it? Right, because that shit does work that way. Hold on, I gotta hydrate. Yeah, it makes sense to a guy like me. You probably get more carry that way too, right? Because without it, you don't get to the corner. Oh, you still don't quite. Is there a way to make this go corner to corner? Beep, bop, boop. Can I, like, push them a little bit first? Maybe? Nah, so the dash starts up so slow. Unrelated to the Grand Blue shenanigans, Brick, have you played Alex in Street Fighter 6? No, I have not. No, I am not particularly interested in doing so yet. Without stock, no. That's fair. I mean, probably, I guess, maybe a good thing, yeah. But you can't do that. Yeah, you need like one of the stock follow-ups at some point, right? And you can do it extremely easily if you just do some shit like that, right? And then boom, hello, welcome, we're here now. You can do it basically at will if you've got the stock follow-up. You don't even need I don't think you need meter at all if you have stock, right? I think you just do some shit like this and it, like, basically not quite, maybe? I feel like you could probably just get there. Is it better to use the 5U launcher? No, I don't think so. Beep, bop, boop. I mean, you get pretty damn far, but I'm not sure if you can get all the way corner to corner with no meter. I mean, they end up in the corner, but you don't get, like, the Versujas end in 2, 3, 6U, 5U sometimes. Like U pillar into charging it up, probably, yeah. Seems like a good way to do it. Yeah, I think probably the most carry you can get is... But you can't go 214U out of that? Is that true? Be reborn! Oh, no, you can. I was just too slow. Summon Doto. Also real. Also true. Do. She's alone over here. If you want her to not be alone, we need more Uma. You want the Versuja optimal that never happens in real matches? That sounds fun. I could be down for the Versuja optimal that never happens in real matches. Final special, by the way, is her Lariat, right? Light Lariat is just this safe on block. You get to, like, you know, close some distance real quick. It is, by the way. Just, I'm pretty sure it's a safe on block anyway. Yeah, -4, right? I don't think you get anything off of this, like, even on counter hits? Maybe in the corner? Yeah, in the corner you can get something. Yeah. That's cool, at least. You got a combo off counter hit Lariat in the corner. You can, looks like you can pick up with medium, too, so it's actually, you can get, like, a decent chunk of change off of that. Is there a way for me to get enough height? Which one of these gives me... That probably gives me the best, yeah, combo ability after, right? Interesting. Okay. And then the medium version of this is slower, right? This is more of a combo tool, for sure. This is, even on regular hits, this shit converts into... Like we were just seeing earlier, converts into far M, right? So you can go, like, boom, boom, and then continue from there. Or if you have stock up, for example, you can, like, do this, that, into that, and continue from there, or into probably JM, right? It also combos off of your far H, so you can go far H into this, into whatever shenanigans are on the minds at that moment in time. You get the idea? And then the heavy version is, this one is unsafe. Oh, the medium one I think is also unsafe on block, off the top of my head, I think so. Yeah, -8. I mean, if you space it out, there could be maybe times where, like, it's kind of, they've hit, like, real, yeah, like, from there, -8 is safe against most of the cast. Not Versuja herself, mind you, but against most of the cast, that shit is probably safe. H, same thing, is -8 with less pushback, even. So H is, like, and it lurches you forward more, so this is, like, basically always punishable. But the stock follow-up can save you from that. This is obviously also the big combo one, right? You can always boom, boom, and you can do the thing that, like, Sora's and Catalina can do, where if someone is back to the wall, you just go boom, and you can get a full combo off of it with, like, your quick-ass Lariat. Of course, the difference between you and them is that theirs, Catalina's can make hers safe pretty easily. Sora's is always safe on his. You, unless you have stock up, you are risking getting your shit rocked if this gets blocked, right? So you probably want to do this mostly with stock. But still, very nice to have, certainly. And then the U version is boom. This is one of those just, you know, big damage combo enders. 3,000 damage on a U skill is pretty crazy, right? So this is a very nice thing to just, I don't know, like what we were talking about earlier, right? If you do boom, and then you go like 1, 2, or that's on counter hit, right? You get like this. I don't even need stock for it, but it's beat bop that into this, and again, it's just like a nice chunk of change at the end there. Is 214 L and H reactable? Well, L is 16 frames with no flash. I would say no. H is also 16 frames with an orange glow. I would also say no. If I, like, you know, it's within the realm of human reactability, but unless it's the literal only thing the Versuja has been doing the entire match, no, you're not reacting to that shit. You know what I mean? You're not reacting to that shit. The medium one is, and so is the U one, because even though it's 16 frames, technically that is 26, 27 with the slowdown, right? But yeah, the main ones she'll be using in neutral? No, not at all. Cool. Oh, and the stock follow-up, like I was saying, on block, you can do this with any of them, and it just pushes the opponent away. You're hella minus, but you're so far away that -11 doesn't mean anything from here, right? And it works on all of them. It does a little bit of chip, too. You're always -11, if I remember correctly, as well, right? I don't think you can do it on the U one, though, if I remember correctly. Yeah, in general, you can't use follow-ups on any of her U skills. Could I react to that shit if I was on a shit ton of cocaine? Maybe. Maybe. It also is, you can use it to like extend combos on hits. Like if you get like this hit here, you can do that, and then you get like a far H afterwards, and you know, like it's not necessarily the worst thing you've ever seen. I don't think this will be full cinematic if it even hits. Yeah, it hit, but it's not full cinematic. I guess you probably want to use what's his face a little earlier. Yeah, you can use it as a way to get a heavy right off the bat here, though. I think you get that shit anyway. If if you hit this. Oh no, you don't. Okay. Yeah, so it's a way for you to get a heavy in immediately after, right? Yeah, you don't want to do that. It's a little awkward with if you want to get all three of the specials in. Maybe you would want to Raging Strike or something. I do wonder what exactly the order that you're supposed to do this in would be. I DM the optimal whenever you want to check it. Fair. You can't do this either, yeah? Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so that's all of the normal specials, all that. Oh, dash attacks, I guess. 6XL is a 6XL, right? Once she's actually going, like once she has her dash speed going, she does like slide a decent bit with this, makes it pretty big. But her instant 6XL, they did buff it, I believe, but it's still not the biggest thing in the world, right? Considering it's because her dash speed is really bad until it gets going. Initial dash speed is one of the main things that determines the range of your 6XL when you just like dash and hit L right away like that. Hers is one of the smallest in the game. And it got made bigger, right? 6XM is an overhead. It is a safe on block. Yeah, safe on block overhead that leads to nothing. You know, it's a round ender sometimes. If someone is low on HP and they're really worried about something else, you can just try and catch them off guard with it. It is not really gonna do much else for you. Otherwise, like, even on counter hit, I don't think you get anything off of this. Yeah. 6XH is same thing. Instantly doesn't go that far, but if you let her get a little bit ahead of steam, she teleports from full screen and just smacks you in the face, right? This is a big, chunky move that's plus on block, right? Yeah. Sometimes, I think, can function as a combo tool, as, like, in very, very weird situations. Sometimes it's, like, the only way that you can convert off shit, right? It's weird. But mostly it is a way to, like, if you really want to, like, rush in, get yourself some plus frames, you can do it, right? But I'm not entirely sure what, like, the natural use case on this button is besides that. I'm not gonna lie to you. 6M is funny because it can outspace a lot of characters, true. Forgot to mention Anitya's Mandate of Heaven follow-up, save jump on hit and get save jump on hit and get in for free on block. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I did forget about this. Boom. Yeah, that's a save jump? I guess, yeah. 40, yeah, fair enough. -8. People mash on our 6XH all the time for some reason. Not sure. Yeah, -8. Or, wait, no. Wait, no, sorry. You're 2+ there. Is it a super jump? Are you sure that's a save jump? For a second, I got my math backwards. I guess if you frame kill with something, that's a save jump. Yeah. You have to frame kill with 2L, but yeah, otherwise, then you get a save jump. I fucked it up there, but yeah, you can be -9 or -8 pretty easily off of that, right? Beep. -7. I'm so good at this. But yeah. Let's look at this optimal. I'm curious. Where's my Discord? There's my Discord. Oh, wow. Look at the pixels. I can count them individually. Wait, what was the starter here? Counter hit, close H. Walk forward, close H. Far H, H and Itya. Lariat. Boom. That, oh, 2H. You can get 2H there. That's cool. That's a lot of damage. It's a lot. It's going to be like 11-4, 11-5, something like that. Yeah, 11-5. It's not bad. It's pretty, I mean that hurts for sure. You get hit by that shit, you're gonna feel it in the morning. No doubt about it. Streamer, you can time it manually. I believe in you. Wait, time what manually? Oh, the save jump? Yeah, sure. But manually timed save jumps, we call that room for error. You can do 2H after this? Does that keep me close enough that I can? No. I guess you always want to use this when they're still grounded most of the time, right? Since he's kind of a pain otherwise. Like you would rather do this, that, boom, boom, right? Boom, this as follows. Actually, what is the order on the damage of these specials? 1600, 1300, 1100, 1600. Okay, so Pillar and Lariat do the most, so you'd like to do them earlier. I only just got in, but did anyone mention you can link 236U when you get counter hit close H? You can? Oh, I guess you can. I guess it makes sense. You're plus 27 here. Do you generally want to? I mean, I guess if you don't have the meter to super. It's kind of interesting how high up they end up being. Cast down. It's not bad. Dragon Lady, it's true. Bahamut Lady. It's better to link into 2-2U if you're going to. Keeps them grounded, I guess. Can I go 2-2U into 2-3-6U? Oh, I can't. That's a lot of damage, maybe. There are some height issues, I'm noticing, but it's funny. I like that it's something I can do. That is funny, that's what I'm saying, it is funny. I guess you can also just do that shit in the mid-screen, right? You think this time is valuable? Lights? It's possible. That's not bad. For 50 meter? Though I do wonder if you could do better with, like, no meter. Like, I do wonder if you could just, like, do some shit like boom, like, counter hit close H in the mid-screen, boom, bop, bada bop, boom, power. I mean, that's like 5k with and more carry for no meter. But, like, the idea is funny. Beep, bop, beep, bop. Yeah, like, that probably is... I mean, if you want to kill him, fair, but... If you want to kill him, you could probably also do it better with... Well, no. I guess it's fair. I guess it's fair, right? You can do the same thing here, too, I suppose. Oh, yeah, right. You can walk up and get a close H there, too, right? You probably don't want to do the auto combo there, but... What I do for fun that is also... Wait. Pretty fun to do in a game is... Close H... Or counter hit close H, 2-2U. Counter hit close H, 2-2U, 2-3-6U. Close H, far M, 2-1-4H. Close M, 2-2H. 2-3-6U. Close H, 5U, safe jump. Whoa! What the heck? I see. That is quite entertaining. What the fuck? Counter at close H. 2-2U. 2-3-6U. Close H, far M, boom, boom. And then it's close M that. 2-3-6U. Oh, I did it too slow. Yeah. I felt myself put a delay in there, and I was hoping it wouldn't come back to bite me, and it absolutely did. That is that close H far M link is a little odd. I'm noticing. There you go. Beep, bop. You need to hit the close M. You need the close M to hit very high? Yeah. Am I missing something on when you have to hit that final close H? It feels like it, maybe I have to hit it earlier? Instant close H? Gotcha. Oops. Beep. Boop. Beep. I keep doing it too quick, man. I keep doing it too quick. I do want to hit this once, because it does seem like a pretty fun combo. And I want to kind of understand the idea behind it a little. Close M, boom. That. Plus 17? How do you safe jump off of that? Am I still hitting the close H? Was that still the close H was too late? Or... It's a lot of damage, but I'm still not getting the safe jump part after. Your salvation. Safe jab? I still was saying safe jump. I believe her. Let me record it. I believe that it works. I'm just more so saying I wonder what I'm doing wrong. 9.5k and a stock reset is still great. Oh, for sure. Yeah. I forgot this 2L, 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 2U, 2L, space U far enough to change 2L's frame data on block. Let's see. This is the funny thing that she does. Beep, bop, boop, bop, boop. I mean, it doesn't even hit. From you're spaced out far enough that it doesn't fucking hit anymore. But yeah, if you just want to disengage, that's a great way to do it. It also puts you right into Lariat's bully range. Yep. Where you can just sit there and watch them, and if they do anything, they explode. Let me try this one more time, and then we're just gonna hop in, I think, but what am I doing wrong here? Ah! Hold. I know what I'm doing wrong there. That's not right. I need to start doing this for sure. It's very fun to do, I will say, though. Can you hit this route in game, please? Let me hit it in training mode first, big dog. I have yet to actually hit it in training mode, let alone game. Like, I assume you want to hit the you want to hit it early enough that the close H goes into... The close H like, it is overwritten by the pillar. Oh, that's a safe jump. Okay, I see. It is like, you have to hit it early enough that the close H isn't the last hit. Why did you do a Minecraft villager noise? Because I'm just living a peaceful life and the illagers keep beating my ass. Yeah! Well, I still fucked it up a little bit, but yeah! Well, no, mine's too, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. You have to... It's because you have to hit the close H early enough that the, that again, the pillar is still... Like, the pillar still hits after. Makes sense. Alright, man, let's play some Versuja. Seems like a great idea. I just thought I was doing it as fast as I could. I was not doing it as fast as I could, as it turns out. Bing bong, bing bong. I don't know if I have a strategy with her yet. Against Beatrix, against Femboy Hooters. This is a week late Mother's Day stream, perhaps. Thank you, by the way, Threvier, for the 13 months. Lucky number. All of our horses are asleep. Perhaps I should wake them up. Not sure what we do here, because she goes under Anithya. I mean, pillar, I guess. We could put a little pillar-shaped wall up on her ass. My name is still Potion Seller, from when we got struck down for playing Cagliostro. That's a lot of cum, man. That is a awfully active pillar. You gotta hand it to Al Qaeda. Oh, she's gonna do it again. That's fair. This matchup stinks. Have you considered that the light pillar you were so maligning earlier is the secret answer to this matchup? Look! You said light pillar was not good. Oh, right. That's not good here. Femboy Hooters? True. I tried to do something cool, man. Fuck me, I guess. Riding free me, I dare you. That's not riding free. That's not riding free at all! They're right, yeah. Okay. Thank you for the free bailout, man. Hello, Brick. Big fan of the little Umas. Me too. I think it's so funny that Grangia and Versuja all got the giant fuck-off JUs. She taught her children the value of a strong cross-up. Yeah, and Catalina learned by watching. Doesn't work like that. That's fair. Okay. Welcome to the corner, Miss Trix. Welcome to the corner, Miss Me. Okay. I don't want to die. That's not the fucking U skill, it's the other one. Oh, can't backdash away from that. That is real and true. Oh, I thought it was still gonna hit me meaty. It didn't hit me meaty. Am I allowed to blame the rollback for that? The Hand of Ruin! I don't have an anti-air combo for her yet. Probably Nimbus into the follow-up with stock there was actually probably the world's easiest combo that you've ever seen. That's the only way I can punish that I know of. Ah, it doesn't work! It was all a reset, though. Right. You can only get... Wait, you can get you Lariat off that. I could have sworn. I think I was just slow. Oh, one and done. Okay, perfect. Let's go change our name. Let's not be potion seller. Light Pillar can hit them? Yeah. Light Pillar was doing a little bit of work there, man. Light Pillar was doing a little bit of work there, honestly. Player name. What do you think is a good... What do you think is a good name for Versuja? Sizable Mother? Dragon the... Oh. Bad Dragon. Good answer, nephew. Good answer, nephew. You can do 2-2H into U Pillar after 2H? Oh, that makes sense. It's true. I mean, that is an accurate description of her, no? Like, I would consider her, like, yeah, maybe she's, like, under mind control or some shit. Like, she's a villain, you know? She's an antagonist who, like, are mostly morally righteous protagonists. So she's bad. She's bad in multiple meanings of the words. And she's a dragon. Lights? That's true, man. I still gotta figure out how to do the audio. We came up with a bunch of new channel point redeems yesterday. I still gotta figure out how to do the audio ones, because it's not built in. You have to, it's a little bit of finagling, I think, to get it to work. You can do it for sure. Probably not even that complicated, but you know, it's gotta spend a little bit of time thinking about it. Maybe after I either get or don't get into Group A finals. What are you using for it? For the audio ones? I've nothing yet. If there's a thing to use for it, I'll have to find it. Because like the regular Twitch interface does not necessarily support it inherently. Oh yeah, important to note that all of those Lariats, none of them are invincible. None of them are title card in that way, right? Even though she disappears, for example, in the U one, she's still very, very murderable. Oh yeah, right. Teching with throw against Charlotta. What a fool. Don't you have Streamlabs for audio shit? I do. That's probably how you're gonna have to do it, if I had to guess. Oh, be reborn. Nice. Is she really a dragon? She's an avatar of Bahamut. Or she's possessed by Bahamut? Hard to say. I'm not a lore master like that. Oh, I got crossed up. That's crazy. Beep. They didn't cross me up and didn't hit me meaty. I was confused on both fronts, man. Interesting. That's like maybe the worst punish you've ever seen just dropped. Beep, bop, boop. Too many parries. That is enough of that. Have I convinced you to add serious symbology to the summonable goobers? I mean, as of right now, the program I'm using only has the ones that are listed. But there is Anima Engine, which I have heard of. Maybe I can look into that. Beep, bop, boop. Woo! Oh, nice catch. Not my best move. I thought I was gonna punish her. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, there's that dash. Yeah, I tried to block there, but oh, why am I throw ticking against Charlotta? We asked this question earlier. I still don't have the answer. Summon Ogre Cap. We'll do in just a minute here. This is worrying. Okay, still worrying. Less worrying. What do you mean? Why did that not combo? Nice. Why did that not combo? I like the new little horses horsing around. Me too, man. Me too. We were so close. Hello, Ogre. I'm very sad. We almost clutched that shit up. We didn't quite clutch that shit up. I forgot how good all of Versuja's J normals are. It's true. Oh, shit. I'm getting my backdash caught an awful lot here. That was her whiffing her command grab and me doing nothing about it. Was I minus there? I must have been. Her far L is also just a lot faster than what I'm rocking with. Oh, my 2L didn't reach. How about you get your backdash caught for once? That's fair. Proto Baja isn't canceled, right? He's done a couple of things. Nice. Yeah, let's remember how to anti-air, and then hopefully this whole Charlotta thing should get a lot easier to deal with, I think. Maybe we should throw bait her like once ever, too. She is like routinely teching with the throw button. There you go. Anti-airing helps a lot. Yeah. Okay. Switched up their strategy pretty instantly there after I throw baited them once. Good to know. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why? We've been over this, man. That's not a good thing to do. Really, ever, but especially against this little potato. I fucked up my combo. That's just not... Oh, I don't have any... Well, I don't know why I 5U. Okay, it's okay. Relink is canceled? Relink Bahamut is canceled. He be causing lots of problems. That is unfortunate. I don't know why I 5U'd there. Summon Cafe. Okay, we gotta rearrange them now, because now we got pairs that should probably be together. Let's bring Tachyon and Cafe here. Put them next to each other. Let's grab Ogre by the ear right there and put her next to Tama. And then it all kind of works out, right? Hey, stop hiding. If you right-click them, they get a little bit more dormant. They don't follow the mouse around quite as aggressively. Yes, but id got him under control. It's true. Does anyone else have plus frames like Versuja? 5L, 2L, close M, close H, 6XL, 6XH, 22H, etc. all plus. Not to mention how easy spacing 22L and 22U for plus frames is. Hatsune Miku Brazil. She has a lot of plus frames for sure. Oh, Ogre's up there. I left her too high up. She has a lot of plus frames, to be sure. Oh, doesn't work off auto combo. Cool. Doesn't work off crouching auto combo probably either, right? It's like a frame too slow for that. Gotta stop 5Uing on hit with her like it does something. I'm surprised I lost there. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, that got me. Galleon got some frames? Not as many as, I mean, Galleon got something. Beep. It's hunting season? Sure. Wait, what? Why did I get... What? Why did I get side swapped? Was that the trap? I thought I was gonna get hit by the trap later there. You can 2U if you take a throw. True, it's her 7-framer. That's true. I'm a little surprised with how that whole interaction played out. What if the 2.6 character isn't id but Sophon? Then Sophon stole id's whole fucking drip, but... Oh, Jay used her cross-up button. Yeah. It's taken a second to get used to this big lady. Holds. That's not the combo. Beep. Maybe not worth doing, but I'll do it anyway. That's 8 frames, so that works. I don't fucking know, man. She dead? Yeah, nice. Strangely id-shaped so fun, that's what I'm saying. So her, normally when we get a hit, we want to either go into forward or back special, if we're not in the corner already, I guess. What the hell? Did not mean to 6XM, meant to dash up in 2M. But you know, such is the way of the world. maybe a little risky. Maybe a little risky. You could maybe wager that I'm being a little too risky there. Okay, understandable. Fuck. That works. Beep. Oh, is that air unblockable? Wait, that's interesting. I guess that's nice. You can catch someone jumping with it. Owie. Oh, wow. I'm getting awfully reaction check today. First the Charlotta jumps and now all this CAG teleport nonsense. Hey. 2L into 2L. I have messed up something fierce. Ah! It was just barely out of range. Fun. Oh, shit. That was just barely in range. Fun. Oh, yeah. Strangely. Oh, God. The most default reaction check has not really been getting. How strange. I've been dodging raging strikes well enough, but like the slower reaction checks are actually kind of beating my ass. Curiously enough. Where's my mouse go? Whee! Ow. Ow. Yeah, CAG 4H. That's understandable. Yeah, again. I keep getting reaction checked. Right in the cancellation dock for if you bully Hatsune Miku Brazil. Ow. Didn't Hatsune Miku bully Hatsune Miku Brazil? Wasn't that like the whole thing? That's no good. That's no good. Feels clunky so far, right? But a lot of that is unfamiliarity for sure. Should have Bare 2U. It always works against me. So true. What do I do like that? When I get a hit like that, and it's not necessarily... Like, it's not going to be a big cash out or anything like that. Like, I'm not sure, like, what my default just mid-screen combo ender should be. Fuck. Okay. She's very dead. On the bright side. Why is Cafe just staring at the screen soullessly? I guess that's what she does. I guess that's probably the most accurate thing for her to do. Is that a safe jump? Looks like a safe jump. Ah, shit. The trap armed and got... I thought I was just barely out of range of it. It was not the case. Could have just auto-comboed there, to be sure. Owie. Do it again? That's fine, I guess. Tough that we just barely miss her like that, but it works out because she's dead. Goodbye, Hatsune Miku Brazil. The world will never see you again. Also, a few too many times to her random teleports, but she is getting less trigger happy with them. I mean, I punished a few, right? But examining her guinea pig. Wait, did I say Takeon? I meant Cafe for sure. Cafe is just kind of staring. Like everyone else is doing some kind of, you know, they got their little stims. Cafe is just kind of staring dead ahead. Checked and universally, close H has the priority of a 6-6H across the cast. Nito? It does? It does? You mean like Clash level? Yeah, it's kind of scary. So you tell me the close... You tell me close H's have 6-6H Clash level. Is that true? How do I test that? I guess try to get it to Clash, right? I don't think that's true, right? I need like a slow 6-6H. What's like a slow 6-6H? Like a 20... Oh, like Zeta, maybe? If I... Let me be Gran. And let me grab Zeta and see if I can clash with her shit. That is a wild name for the stream? No. It's maybe a little too slow. Wait. 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 What? How do we both oh, let me do this. How do we both counter hit each other? Maybe hers isn't a good one. Let's try swords. No, swords is armored. No, if I clash, if it clashes, it'll still clash. Yeah. Lucy 6H is 20? True. At least attack level? Oh, attack level and clash level are different, but... What the hell? They just refuse... They just refuse to clash. What the fuck? What? This... Okay, yeah, what? Why don't they clash? Oh, I suck. I keep selecting the wrong... Let's try Lucilius. Hello, Chow, was I too late to get stepped on? No, it can still happen. Dustloop says that Grand Close H and 6H at the same attack level. Dustloop is often wrong about attack and clash levels, I will say, is my experience, but they could be right here. Yeah, well, what the hell? It looks like they just refuse to clash. That is weird. If they had the same clash level... Unless the hitboxes aren't intersecting? Like, that would be like the hitboxes aren't intersecting. How's it trading? Because their hitboxes aren't hitting. The hitboxes are not overlapping, but they are touching each other's hurtboxes. It might just be like a really weird scenario to actually have happen. Because you actually... Like, you have to be in close H range, with, and you also have to be able to clash with the 6H. What the hell? Clashing with the hitboxes intersect without connecting with hurtboxes? If the hitboxes intersect at all, even if it would connect with a hurtbox, it does. It does it. Can't you just do this mid-screen? I have to. At that point, you'll get far H, right? You have to be close enough when the close H comes out. I mean, I could do it mid-screen. It's easier to set up the spacing in the corner. I'm quite confused then. I think the hitboxes might... I think 6H's hit pretty far in front of you a lot of the time. You know, I can't... maybe. I can get like 2 6H's to clash pretty easily, right? There you go. But like... It's just getting the hitboxes to intersect like that is not really working. I mean, I guess I'll have to take your word for it. I was pretty sure that close H's had far H priority. Or rather, clash level is the correct word for it, but... Probably because of the forward momentum and very close proximity, yeah. Is Vasaraga... I thought it was U skills clash with 6H. U skills have variable clash level. I'm trying to think... I don't even know if this clash is possible. That's what I'm saying, yeah. I'm pretty sure Vasaraga's close H is meatier than mine. It also trades. What the hell? It might just be that getting close H's to trade is kind of hard, now that I'm thinking about it. We can be a little further out. There you go. Okay, so Voss has the same... His clash level is the same. Maybe I'm wrong, then. Oh, you know what? We can get Vasaraga to maybe start his far H. It's so slow that we can maybe come in for... or we could do it with Charlotta. Charlotta's far H is 6H clash level. Right? And it should be easier to clash with her far H with a close H than with another 6H. Yeah, we can do that. We can do it like that. Hold. Let me get Charlotta on this side. And then Gran here. And you can see that her far H... That's going to actually be kind of hard to make clash because the timings are so different. But her far H is... Maybe it'd be easier to show it crushing a far H, maybe. It's just... the timing. There you go. So her far H crushes other far H's. It's a 6H, right? So if I get in here while she's charging it up, and I let a close H rip, is there any way we can get a clash to happen. This is gonna be extremely difficult to actually time, but... Ah, it's so close. So close, a little early. Too late. A little early. Eh. Hope you're not tired of the fucking trading room reset sounds. Where everyone gets their SSBA. It's difficult, man. Maybe a slightly slower close H is in order here. Funnily enough. Oh, man. I wish we could just fucking data mine this shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. We haven't even gotten to trades. That was so close. I was like a frame or two off. Oh! Okay. Ah, fuck. Really? I got to trade. Chawda's poor head. I got to fucking trade, man. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Is there another 66H clash level thing? I don't know. Versuja far H, but we can't get that to trade with a close H reasonably. I don't fucking know, man. Lucy 2-2U, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I guess, yeah, we could find attacks that are H clash level. That's true. Or, like, skills that are 66H clash level. Wellness Knee is. I know that. Now, how the fuck do you get a move to clash with Wellness Knee? That's a good question. I'm pretty... Well, actually, now that I mention it, I'm pretty sure Wellness Knee is 66H clash level. Maybe hard to actually figure out in the first place. Maybe Lucy 2-2U would be easier. It's a little easier to time. Well, it's just so slow, though, yeah. Yep, okay. That works. So now, what if we get Lucy to do that, and I try to... That's got, like, a near-him hitbox, right? That actually might be a good shout, yeah. Because the hitbox, that's pretty close to him. I'm gonna kill myself. They immediately traded again. Yeah. Look, I'm waiting so long. It's not enough, though. It's fucking do close H's just not clash with things that aren't close H's, man? That shouldn't be how it works, certainly. I mean, I can get them to trades. I give up. If someone... I guess... To prove this, you'd either have to show a close H crushing a far H that isn't 66H level, if you can manage that. Or, I mean, maybe? Like, if I get, like, Seox far H and I try to... But there's just no world where there's a character with a close H range that is big enough that Seox is going to be at far H range, or they're going to be at close H range? Yeah, I don't know. I think I give up. If you can figure it out, let me know, but I don't know. I don't know how to fucking do it. I don't know how to prove the clash level on a close H. Because they can clash with other close H's, but... Is there a close M that is heavy clash level? Oh, Fairy. Wait, hold on, 1 second. Fairy close M is heavy clash level, right? Is it not? I think it is. Didn't they buff it to be... So it worked better as an anti-air? Is it? Didn't they buff that to make her better at anti-airing? What about Snoo Snoo? I got someone posed something in the chat that close H's are 66H clash level, and now I'm interested. They did that in Sandy Patch, right? I thought? Was that the Sandy Patch? Or was it the Wellness Patch? Might have been the Wellness Patch? Close M. Clash level has been increased to match 2H. Yeah, I think 2H is heavy. Yeah, I think 2H's are heavy clash level, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm late as fuck. What's good, everyone? I've been sidetracked. Okay, let me have her jump and then do it. Come on, man. Oh, crush. Whoa, they are. I didn't know that. 2H is Clash Level 3, yeah, which is heavy Clash, yeah. They are 6-6H. Wow, okay, I didn't know that. It's kind of impossible for it to come up in practice, but yeah. Close H's are 6-6H Clash Level 4. As you can see, like, I got it a couple times, but I may not get it again for a while. It's crushing Fairy's Clash Level 3 Close M. How curious. Well, there you go. Huh. 2,000 hours in, you learn something new. What is the application of that? Almost nothing. That's the reason why I never knew it was a thing. Like, really, it is like, you know, Fairy Close H can be beaten by that. Like, some U skills that are 6-6H Clash level, if you time it perfectly, like, possibly you can clash with them with your Close H, but, like, the application is limited at best and non-existent in practicality at worst, but I mean, it's still kind of cool to know. It's like a thing I didn't know about the game that I know now. Anyway, I got horribly distracted. Let's play more Versuja. Let's play a little bit more Versuja. I got absolutely derailed, man. I don't think there is an application. Yeah, I think it's, you know, it's a fun fact, basically. Maybe eventually, if we keep that in mind, maybe we can figure out an application at some point, but I think that is fun facts tier. And Dusloop was right this time. Shows what I know. I mean, they have, I mean, maybe the site has been updated, but, like, it was wrong, like, several times before in my experience. For, like, everything else, it's great, but for the Clash and attack levels in particular, it can be a little fucky sometimes. Which, to be fair, that's because the actual Clash and attack levels can be a little hard to figure out in the game itself. Like you just saw right there. Alright. Hello, Vera. How are you? What if I super jumped at you round start? No. We're supposed to zone in this matchup for sure. Submit! I don't know. Oh, I guess I just go into 5L, into lights, right? Into auto combo from there. Oh, not from that far away. No punish. Thank you. Beep, bop, boop. Oh, that works. Cool. Maybe that's the ender. This leaves them close enough to me. I can get some Oki after, possibly. Oh, good interrupt. What the hell? What was that timing? Super jump. I got spooked. It's true. I still don't remember the anti-arc. It's like H-pillar into shit, I was told. Spot dodge. Excuse me. Oh, Lariat was on cooldown. My bad. Also works. Probably should know this for Versuja. You often want to walk rather than dash when sneaking throws on offense. I made this mistake for far too long. Makes sense, considering you can't block for a long-ass time if you do dash. But submit! Okay. Ha! Roll! Cheating. Cheats. Die. Boom. Ah! Beep, bop, boop. So, like, do we kill her, or... No, right? No. I can't super here, right? Doesn't look like it. Yep. It was all a reset. Holy shit. Never mind, the character's broken. I just rolled medium spark 3 times and 1 inspiration. Love to apologize to everyone that I stole that from, including my prior runs. True, man, true. I do often find that when I hit it once, it feels like I hit it twice. And it's like, well, you know, why couldn't we have done this earlier? That is a cool-ass back throw, man. That is one of the cooler air throws in the game, is that Versuja shenaniganry right there. Why doesn't that work? Why am I being robbed of my cool combo that I earned? Keep jumping. Don't respect anything. Sure. Not my best work. Oh, never mind. Never punished. As it turns out, my best work. Good interrupt. Ah, 3 brave points to 0, huh? Not, and fighting install Vera. Not a fan of that. Certainly. No, ma'am. Didn't get close H. I hate it here. I had so long to confirm that into something better, but I didn't. Still kills, though. So I'm Mambo. We will do in just a second. 4-4-1-3 today. 72% win rate. Sure, this is enough to win finals. I'm still trying to see if I'm going to get even into Group A finals. Ow. I think remaking my Christmas Ogre is the key to success. And maybe going 1 Dominator for anti-lucky pace. Maybe I've just gotten bad lobby luck the past 4 tickets. But it's been like the #1 thing probably I've lost to. Is a single Christmas Ogre with no frontrunner in the lobby who's on pace. Beating my ass. But the Doms in the bag? Might have to. The delayed onset muscle soreness. Owie, owie. Beep. Boop, bop, beep. Boop, bop. Holy corner carry, Batman. I've been chased down. My nose itches. Oh, fuck, I hit my mic. Everything's falling apart. That's her DP. I thought I was doing you and Itya. I thought I was being real clever. Okay. Oh, that didn't hit her. Hurry up. The fuck do you mean, hurry up? Oh, I'm the world's greatest. Holy shit. When was the last time I had a round of Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising go to timeout? What the fuck? That's new, man. Against a Vera, no less? Yep. And it wasn't even me who was stalling. Isn't that crazy? I almost got stalled out by a Vera. Yeah, this air throw's really cool. I like her back throw, the way she impales them with her tail and slams them to the ground. True, true. That throw animation is peak. That's what I'm saying, man. Oh, summon Mambo. Real quick, let me do that shit. Real fast, like. Don't call her Mambo, bro. What's her back air throw? I think it's the same. Not all of them are, but I think hers is. Ah, shit. Same as her front air throw? Yeah. Jack off you. Real and jack off you pilt. Ah, shit. I do find myself getting caught on these backdashers more often than I'd like. Good combo, nephew. Could have had like 100 better conversions than that. But this one's mine. Die. Respect the Siam Sara a little bit more next time. The Battle of the Southern Accents. Siam Sara. Got a super jump. I should have JU'd. I didn't think I was going to cross her up. I shouldn't have JU'd. Or I should have JU'd earlier, rather. Beep. Bop. Do this. Oh, Nimbus didn't have time to start up. It's unfortunate for a guy like me. Okay. Never mind. Just swing. Oh. Way out of range. Like, way out of range. Oh, yeah. There's that whole throw, walk, not dash thing. For it throws. Well, that's no good. Oh, we're so tall, it worked out. Dude, UL Far M is cooking my ass right now. UL is cooked right now. Just kill her, man. Why overcomplicate things? Hit her with the 999. It's called Samsara because she's speeding you up to your next life. No, it's called Samsara because she's from the south. You can't even see the fucking text on the screen anymore, man. Ow, ow. Is she plus if she spot dodges that? Part of me wonders if that's my turn secretly. You weren't kidding. People do like matching on that. Ow. Short. What's Tachyon up to, by the way? I don't know, man. That's what I was asking yesterday. Collecting samples, perhaps? For some fuck shit? I gotta stop jumping at this UL, by the way. She has just begun waiting for me to do it. Doesn't start out fast enough, huh? That's fair. If I'd done that shit a little earlier, probably would have been fine. Beat, bop, boop. We got a combo here? Oh, almost. 6-frame medium is kind of a pain. Yeah, people do really like to match on that. Who would have thought? Oh, I could have killed her there, probably. Nice. That's a lot of chip, man. She's too nefarious for Twister. Yeah, it would look like a Twister board, but if you look closely, all of them are the same color. I have no idea what the fuck she's doing. Whatever it is, whatever she's up to, it's no good. Certainly. Whoa! That was almost a sick trade combo if I knew what the fuck I was doing. Never mind, I'm the world's greatest, actually. You fool! Oh. She's not airborne, so she's airborne, so she doesn't get crumpled. You get that weird little air flip out. Backflip, I dare you. Well, that's no good. Ah, shit. SSBA? I didn't even realize you were that... Oh, you're barely that low. Oh, shit. Oopsie. Lesbian install. 3 brave points to 0. Not my favorite. Never mind. It's actually easy. I'm stupid as fuck. I'm stupid as fuck. I forgot the combo. It's Lariat after that. Run up DP. Yeah. I did medium Nimbus. I could have done H Nimbus too. If I'd done H Nimbus, I picked like the one thing that kills me. Sure, there must be a way to get the chippies from Granblue too. I'm sure, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Why am I playing Rushdown Versuja into UL? Why am I the one getting anti-airs? Any knowers? Beep. Ah, it doesn't work! Oh. It's almost the one anti-aired again. I am the one who anti-airs. Well, at least I should be. In reality, I'm not, but wouldn't it be cool if I was? Okay, tried to go all out, see if we could kill her there. The answer is very much no. Owie. Nice. She doesn't feel... Though it might be that I am certainly playing her very poorly. But she doesn't immediately feel as strong as some of the other, like, really strong characters we've played, huh? I don't know how to say it besides something about her feels a little clunky. But I'm not sure how to put my finger on it yet. I can't, like, put it into words. Oh, that pent-up itch for having to play Ludiva patiently, I suppose. Hello, horse. I think just a very clunky character to pilot. Yeah, clunky is definitely the word that's coming to mind. She feels very clunky. Like, it's still very strong, but weird to play. It's because her 6-6 is bad. The dash, I'm sure, is a big part of it, yeah. Okay. Understandable. Aw, shit. He didn't go for a throw. He went for a throw bait immediately. Understandable. Have a nice day. Oops. Thought that'd be a little easier to convert off of. Yeah. Respect my authority. young child. Nice. Get his ass. Get his ass! Don't forget God button 2U. Maybe that is my problem. Maybe I'm forgetting God button 2U. Oh, nice roll. You got that. Maybe it's because I'm trying to play Rush down Versuja. She just ends up feeling like a special dispenser 2L bot and you can't walk. Her walk is not the fastest, certainly. Like, what if the special she's dispensing are really good? Oh, we could have, like, gotten a full combo off that shit, too. Okay. That's crazy. Doesn't link. Heat, hot, hoop, hot, heat. I mean, if nobody got me, 2L got me, at the very least. Makes me very sad that that is just barely not enough height to work. I keep trying to do it, thinking that maybe I messed up slightly, and that's why it's not working, but yeah. Not gonna build the meter to hit you with another one of these, right? Yeah. Probably shouldn't have done this. If I'm being completely 100% real with you. Nice. Like they did Versuja is just smaller Yggdrasil. Yeah. This little stage hazard. Special dispenser with mediums like these. With mediums like these, who needs enemies? Is Rice trying to undo Grant's shoelaces? It looks like it, right? Looks he's trying to untie his laces to give me an advantage. Who taught you to be so underhanded? Yeah, I think my problem is probably that I'm trying to be too aggressive with it, right? This does feel like kind of just a grind him down character, and I'm trying to play her like she's Sora's, which is probably not my best work. It's a lot of chip, I will say. I'll just try to help you in the match. Yeah. Block people down with Versuja, and... Oh, I got your chat scrolled because I got a little pop-up that there is an ad break happening. How fun. Ah! Who doesn't love ads? Die? No, it is not dead. I lied. Doesn't work, huh? I guess it's this, probably, is my main conversion. Not enough 2L? At your service? Oh, what the fuck? It sucks. You lied to me. Now 2U. Speaking of, maybe that's my problem, is I'm not doing enough of the Versuja block string, as it were. That's really good. I mean, certainly, even if it's like kind of a worse version of the Sora's Catalina thing, having a worse version of that is still really fucking nice. Walking people down with Versuja on her stop sign normals is very funny to me. Yeah, I think probably the reason she's been feeling kind of weird is because I've been trying to play her as I've been trying to play her as I've just been in a rush down mood, I guess. But it's just not, it's just not a good idea. It's just not a good idea. I'm gonna say it feels like Sora's with Lariat in the corner. Yeah. Sora's his is always safe. You need to have stock to keep yours safe, but again, a worse version of that is still really good. Versuja is the character who made me realize in Granblue, if they're not going to get opened up, you can slowly chip them to death. That's true. That's true. Oh, you could do that, huh? You can also do that, which is funny if nothing else. Yeah, I guess this probably should be my anti-air combo like all the time, right? I think Suki was mentioning this earlier. And probably do that on regular hits too, right? I can go, or rather, jumping but not counter hit. Probably do that same shit. Boom, boom. Yeah. Maybe you can do something even fancier on counter hit. I can see it. Submit! I'm not sure what, but... What do you do on counter hit 2H with this lady? Mayhaps 2H, 22H, 236U, close H, 623H, 214U. Yeah, real and true.
Here begins
Mid-screen after close H, if the opponent is airborne, you can link far M. True. That's how Asto did the other route with the pillar, right? You know Mint? We can't even see the fucking messages anymore. Tachyon is collecting their letters. Okay, let's try and play a slower game here with Ms. Suja. We're fighting a Vera, so it's like the perfect candidate for it as well. I'm not sure how to get... well, jumping at them is probably not playing a slower game. I did, in fact, lie to you. Hey, hey, where was my super? Fair. I've been baited. Owie. Yeah. Command grab or damage? Command grab, sure. And that works. The stance she's in when she 2H's is feral, too. Big fan of that. What if I did nothing? Yeah, if you want to roll so much. The 2U red carpet is available. Oh, nice whiff punish, though. Little shimmy in out. Should be converting that into something, probably. I'm not sure what yet. But I feel like I should be, for sure. Whoa. Owie, 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 my bad. I got a little too brazen with just swinging buttons out. It's no good. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. I'm not used to this, I'd ever go for it, but on Raw, Raging Strike, Raging Chain, the crouch means you can link close H into far H. Gotcha. That part's really fun about Versuja. It's either very composed or feral and switches constantly. Fit for a dragon. Yeah. I fuck with that. I 2L'd. I didn't do it fast enough. My fuzzy match was ass. Now I gotta deal with install Vera from the beginning of the round. Which I would call a bad thing. I would call that a very bad thing. I would call that a very bad thing. Oh, that's not a combo tool. I don't know why. I keep thinking it is. I keep doing a hit into 2U. That is actually fake. If she close L's there, I lose. That is one of those situations I was talking about where Vera, Vasaraga, and Wilness get bullied, but no one else does. I don't fucking know, man. What am I doing? That doesn't work for some reason. That was too slow, I think, is the reason. Yeah, good games. I don't know what to do. Playing her slow also feels bad. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm not doing a great job of playing her slow. That's what I'm saying. She just feels strange, man. Owie. Ow. She just feels strange to play. Oh, God. Oh, that's nice. The hand of that doesn't work. Cool. Is English your first language? Like, technically, yes. Like, I sort of have two first languages. I learned Arabic and English simultaneously growing up. You know what I mean? Why do you ask? Yeah, I'm gonna die. What I've seen is kind of like you get stock in zone, and if you get in, you treat her like Wilness and Fuzzy Match 2L2U into 623HU. Fair, I guess so. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I'm jumping. I'm jumping so much because I'm uncomfortable, by the way. Like, I know the jumping is wrong, but it's because I don't know what to do when I'm on the ground, so I just kind of default to something. Oh, that's a combo starter, right? It's a random thought, kind of. Fair. This is no good. That's just not... Okay. Yeah. I'm like... Yeah. I don't know why I decided to DP there. I don't know, man. I am confused. I mean, I know, like, DPing... I didn't mean to DP there. I did hit the input for DP, for sure. Yes, I feel discombobulated on this lady. I'm not sure how else to describe it. Something about her just does not click. That doesn't mean she's not necessarily... That doesn't mean she's bad, by the way. But you check the damage on that anti-air combo. What the fuck was it again? You wanted, like, 2H, 22H, 236U. Was it, like, close H, far M, 23623H, something? Two H, 22H, 2H, 22H, 236U, close H, 623H, 214U. I see. Well, it's not quite what you were looking for, but yeah, it'll be a little bit more than that. It'll be like 7-2. Because I got far H there. It'll be like a little bit more than that. Somewhere in the neighborhood of like 7-1, 7-2. I was right about 7K? Yeah. I guess on counter hit, you can probably... Can you do like anything raw on counter hit? I think that works regardless of counter hit. Yeah. Any 2H into 2-2H works regardless of counter hit. So everything from there would be functional. I'm wondering if you can do something special on counter hit is what I'm saying. Her non-counter hit anti-air damage is quite good, but... Here begins Fate's episode. I feel kind of stepped on, man. I do. I wonder if I could find a way to play this lady that makes her feel 7k off non-counter hit is very high. I know, that's what I said. Yeah. I'm saying, like, I wonder if there's anything special you can do off of a counter hit for her. Like, if there's a different route that only works on counter hit that's better than that. Stepped on, disappointed? Yeah, I feel stepped on, comma, it's not fun anymore. Ow. Mogged by Grand Fireball. I mean, H-Pillar. If they're in that range, I guess H-Pillar is still kind of a menace, right? Yeah. That H-Pillar guy, maybe he's the missing link. Because he's kind of crazy with it. To be completely and utterly real with you. I see, yeah. 2U into 623HU. I can definitely see the wellness resemblance on that. Battle 2. Engage. Shit knocked me down forever, man. Get back thrown. What rises must fall, Granule. Save me. Not quite that fast on H-Pillar. I bet. I mean, like this? Yeah, this feels a little better. I'm not sure if this Grand is just not quite as comfortable getting in on us. We are just kind of playing it as lame as we can, by and large. It's been a fucking minute since I labbed the tall lady. Me too, man. It's kind of why I wanted to play her today. But I'm just not quite getting something. She's a lot of chip, right? She is a timer. She is like, she just puts your ass on a timer. I can kind of get behind what happened that game, but let's see if we can recreate that against multiple opponents. I see Mambo, I stay. Real. I re-scratched my Versuja itch recently too. Yeah. There are dozens of us. Oops. That's not safe. That's 2M into 2M is not real. Believe it or not. It's not that minus, but it is still minus. Wake up M boot is... I mean, it's a good sign. Sign that maybe we're frustrating this Granule just a little bit. Submit! Okay. Just hold space with the far H. Special dispensing. Catch him with Lariat when he least expects it. Oopsie. So he's a zoner, man? Like, I mean, this feels like the most cohesive way I figured out to play her. So she just so she zones then? I thought she was more of a... I thought she was more of like an in-betweener, but it certainly seems like she is primarily a zoner, right? It's like the main thing that she does. And like, you can switch real quick. You can go like, alright, now I'm in your face if they block something and you get the dash, but... Zoner with willness, with 9 willness level reward on Fuzzy Mash. I mean, that, when you say it like that, it sounds pretty good. Assuming the zoning part is good. Her pressure is eh? Yeah, that's what I was kind of feeling. I'm surprised because she has so many plus on block buttons and her 2L, but like... Doesn't seem to be panning out. Yeah, I mean, that seems pretty good, right? 2U, Nimbus, you follow up, kill them. She don't need it low-key. I mean, we'll see. I'm gonna we have an inkling of something there. I'm gonna keep going with that. We'll see how it feels. Be reborn. Yeah, her walk speed is real something, right? Like, you might want to walk, but it is slow. Because her walk speed and 6 Acceleras makes her pressure lackluster. Yeah. I can get behind that idea. Maybe you can go 2-1-4M there to... You're definitely fencing with her more often the second the opponent is privy to plus on block 2L. It's no longer scary. Yeah, I mean, I guess you would think she would get a lot of strike throw, but yeah, she's just too slow to sneak throws in. Type shit. I played like a zoner, at least I play a lot of zoners, so I assumed it was out of habit, though. I think you might have just been... I think you might have just been onto something, man. Yeah, let's see if we can stop getting knowledge checked by Hatsune Miku Brazil. Beep. I'm a different man these days, Hatsune Miku Brazil. You're not dealing with the average Saiyan warrior anymore. I'm gonna zone you and kill you when you teleport at me from full screen. Do it, I dare you. Even. I told you. I tried to warn you. They just walked forward at me gleefully. Ah, shit. Should have kept zoning. Should have kept zoning. Committed to the dash and instantly died. Oh, I couldn't punish that. That's surprising. I feel like I wasn't too slow with it. That's unfortunate. Notice how no zoning equals lose? It does feel that way. But they wanted to wake up super? Can you wake them up if they're sleeping? Yeah. In just a second. Though, I mean, why don't you want them to rest, man? Whoa. Did it again, right? They didn't spend the cooldown on it the first time. They still haven't spent their cooldown for it, in fact. I don't like being in the penis explosion chamber, can I just say? Never mind. It's actually fake. Beep, bop, boop. Did not mean to do that, meant to do the follow-up. Didn't do the follow-up. Yeah, then you get him in the corner and you do that. Who needs pressure? Who needs pressure when you have fucking Lariat, man? I'm seeing the vision. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Everyone except Tachyon and Rice saw zoning and instantly fell asleep. I mean, they're still doing something else. They might not be asleep, but they're not particularly interested in the zoning. Hold on, a rush down equals win. I had a feeling that might happen. Didn't think it was worth hedging against, but not terribly surprised. Dunking her after she flew up like that is quite funny. Okay. Certainly just also getting a lot more comfortable playing her, right? A little bit fewer misinputs entirely, anyway. Crouching far M gets you that shit. Maybe every far M gets you that shit. I remember Hatsune Miku Brazil. We did beat her last time, but it was a lot harder than it's proving to be this time. Like an hour ago when we fought him. Okay, hold on. Wake up, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. It's the first of the month. Wake up. There you go. They're awake again. I swear Versuja SBA never looks good, does damage sometimes? Nah, man. This shit hurts. This shit is a 4,500 damage SBA or 4,000? Yeah, 4,500. I think. Based on what it did to 2 BP Granule right there. Let me put it back to... Boom. Let's not tech input it either. I think it's... Oh, maybe it's 4,000? I thought it was 4,500. Oh, no, it's 4K. Okay, okay. Yeah, can't ever do that. I guess you can, like, do that, maybe? I don't know, man. Still, though, 4K, it's a normal one. Streamlabs is not good enough. We need Subway Surfers, Family Guy, and Epileptic gifts on the side, aside from the horse chibis. Why would you need anything else besides Ogre Recap, man? Pick your next words carefully. I'm seeing the vision. I don't know that I enjoy playing in this manner very much, but I guess it does start to feel a little strong when you just start laming people out. You know what I mean? She is just very good at this kind of grindy playstyle, and then she can punish you really big when you get impatient, right? You get hit by like a random Lariat in the corner or something. You get counter hit by like anything. Can kind of send you to hell. Been on the other side of this matchup quite a lot. Speaking of, where's the summon plushes redeem? Summon plushes redeem is called Say Hi to Zangief, which still exists, unless I'm misremembering that I deleted it accidentally, in which case I should definitely put it back. Okay. Getting a little owned by medium knee. It happens. Up you go. What? My auto combo? He doesn't exist. Is there? What if I want the Ogre squad to pull up? That summons everyone, man. That gets you all 6 these days. Okay. Oh, I'm dead. Thanks. Ow. Yup, very dead. Brick, your silence on Drake's new album is just so loud. Here's a good indicator for my... Does he still make music? Jenny, I'm not... I assume the answer is yes. But I'm actually not sure. Like, you could also be joking. Does Drake still make music? Genuine question. Unfortunately, gotcha. Music. Fair. Also. Perish? BC or die trying, the ultimate zone hater strat. I mean, he did. I died with him trying, so. Such a powerful essence. What's the program for the mini Umas, though? I got it on like a GitHub somewhere. I think it's called Desktop Gremlin, is what they called it. If you look up like Uma Desktop Gremlin, you'll find it for sure. Okay. That won't work, huh? It really is. You need like 2 mediums to get the height for it. I mean, it is. I'm starting to see that it's real nice to get 2L into 5L like that too. So easily from any range. Just have my shit be a combo starter. This guy thought he was gonna hit me with the willness. Big brother, I am the willness. Ah! Okay, well, hold on. That's not... Oh, God. I am, like, almost dead, you know. Might not look it. But I'm not doing too hot right now. Okay, that's punishable. Woo! Be gone. Versuja's theme is so good, but I never see people talk about it. I think I literally called it easily the top 1 theme in the game at the top of the stream. Can you summon Nice Nature? I don't believe so. I think we've got almost... Either we've got everyone or almost everyone that we can summon. It might be one that we're missing. That I am forgetting. And that I should feel bad about. Okay, so auto combo. When you're crouching, you don't get auto combo still. Sure. He's faster, huh? It's bad news, I would say. Oh, counter hit 5L goes into... Or was that counter hit? Actually, I can't remember. But counter hit 5L seems like goes into what's it called? Into 2U. Ah! Why does that work? Why does that work? I guess it's a height problem? I'm pretty sure that works, no? I thought that worked. Summon Haru? Yeah! Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot Haru. You're right. Hold. Hold. Real quick, like. Hello, Haru. She has arrived. That's everyone, I think. I think that's all of the gremlins we currently have access to. She seems amazing. She's also the only character whose English VA I actually like in the game. Damn. Only one. Hers is quite good, though. I will agree with that. I want to do that to you, man. Be reborn, Mr. Willness. You know, 6XL, it don't move like that. That's fair. Your ass is only -1 there. Knowing you were gonna like 2-2 or something. No way that shit's gonna beat Nimbus, I fear. Or +1, rather. I think Lucy English VA is pretty good. Willness, Galliot. I've seen some people say they hate Willness's English VA, which I find insulting. Because it's me. There we go. We have the full... What do you think? What do you think the best... what do you think, like, where... How do we arrange them on the screen? How can you hate? Bravo! Bravo! That's what I'm saying, man. Almost. Almost. No, thank you. Wondahoy. He goes Wondahoy, man. Unless if you're, like, a big M. Otori hater, you might also hate him there. I can, like, see the vision, at least. This combos into itself, but it's never, like, the correct thing to do. But it does look funny, you know? Almost. Almost. Again. Again. Like, most of the VAs outside of English, Jita, both Zetas and both Bs. Like, the English and the Japanese you don't like for either of them. I feel like English Zeta is exactly what I imagine Zeta to sound like, based on what I know of her personality. Now, maybe you're like, that shit hurts my ears, but I think that's not, at that point, I don't think that's the VA making them stay, you know? If someone's got a grating voice, voicing them with, like, a bit of a grating voice, that's like what good VAing looks like. The fuck? I like English Vita. I like how she asks you, who's your captain, and no longer has an answer. I also really dislike JPC. Interesting. I'm very unfamiliar with most of the JP voices, I will say. Like, I barely hear them. I will say, I really don't like JP Ladiva, which is one of the big reasons that I never turned on the JP voices in the first place, because, like, the character I spent, like, the first 1,000 hours playing the game on, I really didn't like her voice, but I like both ULs because the accents are silly. True. One says big Rengoku energy. True, true. JP Wellness sounds more excited and having fun while fighting. English Wellness sounds like he's having a lot of fun. Captain Balls! Alright. Here's our zoning challenge. Is there any world that we can reasonably zone Soras? Maybe, maybe not. I'm gonna lean more towards maybe not, but you never know. You know, highly unfortunate on that. Maybe I made it a little too obvious. I wanted to run in after it. Oh, fucked up my 2U. Missed my Q. Does that not work? That works, right? Like, oh, that's a punish. Oh, okay, gotcha. Does that not work? Can you not do Nimbus into follow-up into JM into 214U? I feel like I'm pretty sure I know that it works, and yet I've unsuccessfully attempted it like 7 times. Yeah, that's fair. I think there's a pillar somewhere in there. Is there? Suki, can you not do that? Can you not go 2U into Nimbus follow-up? Into, oh, I'm dead because I didn't cancel it into anything. Yeah. You not do that shit? 2U, Nimbus, follow-up, JM into 214U? Is it only 214H that it works with? You can, but H is better? Wait, even from back to the wall? Why is H better if my back's to the wall? I don't get like a corner combo off it, do I? Oh, that's bad. Okay. That's valid. The correct way to Brave counter that. It's true. Beat, bop, boop. I didn't have Lariat. It was on cooldown. I hate that I didn't. Oh, shit. Because you sends them full screen so you can't get pressure after? Oh, I see. I see. In Brazil, we often dunk on English dubs a lot, but I do see the vision on some characters of this game. Yeah, Brazil and everywhere else, man. Don't you worry. It is not a Brazil exclusive thing. Certainly, in North America, people often like to dunk on English dubs as well. Ow. Okay, 1, 2. That doesn't work. Cool, my bad. The height requirements on her specials connecting are a lot tighter than I wish they were, I will say. It feels like it's very easy to make all of her specials basically miss if the opponent is too high in the air. And it's very easy for the opponent to be too high in the air. Yeah, you don't spot dodge that. Luckily for me. Diaper mode? That's a bit of a heal he got there too, huh? Not a huge fan of that, honestly. Okay. That's no good. That's no good at all! One thing I do notice about Versuja is damn H and Ichio loses to H fireballs. That's true, actually. I don't think I fully processed the fact that that is how that works. Thank God he doesn't know that's throw punishable, seemingly. Okay. I don't know, man. We are winging it just a little bit. Fair. As is your right, Mr. the Rizzler. You don't get anything off of that? They just I know you can cancel it, but like, if you don't like, get any normals. It's just not how that shit works. Uh-oh. Haha. Fucked it up. Okay. This is none good, if I do say so myself. Alright, the slowdown fucked him over. Get in the car. We're leaving this town now. That is, I mean, can I be honest with you? If that's an example of the English dub being bad, isn't that scene is just more enjoyable in the dub than the sub, no? Thoughts? The scene basically doesn't exist in the sub, and it's noteworthy in the dub. I don't know, man. Seems like maybe a mogging to me. I don't know what it's like in the Brazilian dub, though. Maybe it's even better. The clip has infested my mind like a parasite. It was all over my brain, like, last weekend. Ow, ow, ow. I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Not yet. Now I'm dead. I can't not think about it. This isn't the car. No! I'd be an insane person who usually try to match Sora's Lariat with 5H. I mean, if you get lucky, it'll work. Okay. Luckily for me, he is fucked Uppingtons. You can get a corner combo off of this. Valid. He was minus there. I don't know why I did that. That is what we call a dumb use of your brave points, for sure. This isn't the car. Why did I do that? Good games. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, nice, good games. I don't know why I did fucking 2M into 5U there, but you know. Also, DBS in Spanish, and it's not good enough for Latin people to have such ego over English dubs. Do Latin people have ego over English dubs? Is that like a confirmed thing? Why Sora's players always have the most outlandish gamer tags? Because they're based. I wasn't aware that was a thing. I think the hate, all the hate on English dubs is kind of grandfathered in, right? It usually comes from the fact that, like, back when, like, anime was first starting to be a thing, they generally didn't have a lot of resources put into them, and, like, a lot of them were quite bad, or, like, either bad, unfaithful to the source material, or both, right? I think that is much less the case these days. I think you're fighting like a fossilized battle. If we're doing sub versus dub in like fucking 2026, or like dub versus other dub, I guess. I feel like, you know, you gotta move on. Bro, what part? This is how I know that Versuja is, you know, I'm still definitely struggling with Versuja, because I'm like, we will often run into Zydar at least once on these characters that we play. Seems like we play at similar times. And, like, usually I'm like, oh, cool, Zydar. Like, you know, this will be a good fight. You know, Zydar's good at the video game. He's often also trying out some character. Like, he's not on his main necessarily. But, like, today, with Versuja, I see Zydar, and I'm like, I don't... What about today makes you think I was ready for this? You know? What part about our Versuja playing experience that we've had today makes you think I was ready for this, Mrs. Lobby? You gotta check out the DBZ European Portuguese dub. It's so funny. I believe it. Ow. I actually have no idea what dubbing looks like in other countries. Like how much effort is put into it. How like serious of an industry it is. I couldn't tell you. Like I've seen some French dubs and they've always been really funny to me. But I don't think that's because the dub is bad. I think it's because the language is funny. Like, inherently. Doesn't work either? Am I missing something? Am I doing that too late? I know for a fact that works, so I'm not sure why it seems to not be right now. Triple 2U on whiff, are you him? It's true. Kamehameha was called Rayon Magique in French. That is really funny. They didn't even like translate it to something that actually means what it means. They just said magic light type shit. I'm dead as fuck. Good games. How do I okay, I think the missing piece is like I'm supposed to have all this like crazy reward off 2Uing people with stock, and I don't know how to get it. I think that's the real issue that lies at the core of all my sadness today. I've tried a couple different ways to fucking get damage when I go 2U into Guy, but none of it has succeeded. I should lab that out after this. Oh. Well, it's certainly not switching to another guy. Submit! Ow, ow, ow. The Sandalphon combo TM. Hello there. Could have gotten a full combo there. That's my bet. Got a full combo there. That's not my bet. Got a full combo there. That's not my bet. Like, I know you can do JM into shit, but, like, maybe 2U is, like, a different launcher? I grew up on Latin American Spanish dubs. I'm well-fed. The dubs always stomped any sub experience. I think there's a huge, like, it being in a language you speak does help a lot, right? Ah, fuck, I've been shimmied. Amazing reset break. It's true. It's true. Very well. Good reset, Mr. Streamer, fairy woe. That is the template for how you should say that sentence. You were close, but you forgot your fairy woes. Just letting you know. Just warning you about that. For next time. Oh, God. He overheaded me so late. I was already... My fuzzy high-low had already taken me low. I did it too early. Well, that was not our best rounds. But honestly, what has been so far today? That was not meant to be that. That was meant to be Lariat. Ah, shit. Good reset, Mr. Streamer. Fairy woe. There we go. See? That's how you fucking talk to me. I don't know why I did that, but I'm the greatest because it was actually optimal? What the fuck? Okay. Pulled it out of my ass. I didn't realize it did that. I didn't realize you could get far M there even in the mid-screen. Maybe only on crouch because there's a little bit less pushback? Whatever the fuck just happened, it was awesome, no? Wow, that hit me from far away, man. 72 win rate isn't bad. I suppose this was an enjoyable CM. Why are you talking like Eisen or something? I think Derby's a good CM. I think it's definitely a lot better than the last one we had. I'm dead! Good games, man. Fuck. I kept throw teching too. Latin American Vegeta is great. He always has a hint of insecurity behind all the arrogance, which I mean, yeah, that's the thing that drives the entire character for sure. Should arguably be even more than a hint. Wait, okay, how the fuck do you do this, man? I don't understand. How do I do the Versuja thing? Like, say... Did they say... Like, say I do some shit like this. Why does that shit not work when I do... I guess I'm just too slow? Why are all the Umas sleeping? They're chilling, man. It's been a little bit since they've been talked to. How long have those horse girls been on screen? The whole stream, basically? So that doesn't work, huh? That actually doesn't work, straight up. You have to do... Yeah, you have to do 2-1-4-U if you're in the corner. Suki lied to my face directly. I see. I understand it now. I might be legally blind. They're small. Is counter hit fucking up the combo? Oh, it probably is. You're right. Yeah, it is. It is. I see. Suki did not lie to me. I understand it now. And, I mean... Am I crazy or is this not... When Tubby earlier was saying she gets nigh willness level damage off her fuzzy mash, is this what he was referring to? This can't be. Just plain and simple, this cannot be what he was referring to, right? It's something else? I have to imagine. There's like more to this combo, right? I'm stopping it too soon or something? I mean, that's good damage, I guess. Yeah, the 4.6k, that's actually really high. Yeah, that's really high. That's fair, I guess. Suki was telling me it's better to do H afterwards, though, because you actually get the you actually get some Oki that way. I guess it's a lot of corner carry. It's not our fault US food sucks. You have to endure bad food takes from people that made the abomination of deep dish pizza. You don't like deep dish pizza? What the fuck is wrong with you? Local guy hates cheese, bread, and sauce? Deep dish is great, man. You can have your arguments all day and night about, oh, is it really pizza? In which case, I think you probably, you know, like, go for it, I guess. But like, it's kind of a it's a nebulous definition inherently. But like, it's good. Pizza is ass. You think in general pizza is ass? I mean, like, besides the fact that pizza is like very like, who cares that it's a very popular food? But like, if pizza is ass, like, if you're like, oh, pizza's mid, cool. But you're telling me you don't like bread, cheese, and sauce? Do you also hate every sandwich and every burger? Or is it the marinara in particular that really fucks it up for you? How can you, like, be vehemently against it? I suppose if you hate, like, almost all sandwiches and any burger, it also would be fair. Pizza is so diverse, how do you hate all pizza? And it's more just, like, also, it's so inoffensive. It's fair if you're like, yeah, I don't really, it's whatever, but like, if you're like, oh, pizza sucks, I hate it. It's like, what? How? There's like nothing adventurous in it whatsoever. It's the sauce and grease. Well, the grease is not supposed to be there necessarily. I guess, yeah, I guess if you hate tomatoes, then that's fair. The grease is there in like a usually not very good pizza, I will say. Ball grabber, grab my balls! Ball grabber, no! Don't grab my balls, Mr. Ball grabber! That should just go through my U fireball? Nah. I know I must have seen that wrong. I'm dead! Oh, I'm not dead. I'm jumping. I meant to anyway. Am I? Yes, I am. I'm not big on deep dish. If the crust can't support everything on it, you might as well have lasagna. Okay, hear me out, right? Crazy take. Lasagna's awesome. The fuck? Am I missing something? We're just saying like everything that is cool is shit now, huh? If the comparison point for deep dish is lasagna, I love lasagna, man. Pizza is good when it's real pizza and not whatever gringos made up by covering cheap dough in grease. So you're classist. Ow! I understand it now. I did not realize people were... I guess I did realize that people were elitist about pizza, but I didn't think it was such a widespread mindset. I thought it was like a New York thing and everyone made fun of them for it. And then like a Neapolitan thing and everyone made fun of them for it a little bit less, even though they definitely still deserve it. I had no idea pizza elitism was a global phenomenon. I haven't been to like New York around with good pizza, but Florida pizza fucking sucks. I don't know, man. I'm just like there is that whole thing of like even bad pizza still isn't that bad. And maybe like you disagree, fair. Or, like it's bread and tomatoes and cheese. Like it's like some of the mildest flavors that exist in the world on a foodstuff. Lasagna is great. Is this what I'd rather have in place of the structural mess that is deep dish? I don't know, man. It's a pie. It's a fun pie. Florida doesn't have Domino's or something? They probably do. Who knows how... I mean, Domino's is not, like, a shining star of pizza, but, like, Domino's, you know... Even, yeah, chain pizza is all pretty bad, but, like... Who insulted lasagna? I guess no one. I guess I misunderstood. Oh! How bad can it get? I don't know, man. I thought not too bad, but... I feel like pizza is... Usually, unless it's like something on it is like literally rotten or something. I feel like pizza is kind of inoffensive. Like it's like mid at worst. It's not the separate ingredients, it's when you combine them, something about it offends me. No, and you're entitled to that opinion. I'm just surprised because I'm like, even in the combination of them. There's not, there's just not that much going on.
Get grabbed, comma, nerd.
Obviously, you can have pizzas that are very, like, flavorful, but, like, the base, like, a cheese pizza is not, he's just not the most interesting flavor. In South Florida, you have Domino's, Papa John's, oh, Pizza Hut. I'm gonna die! Little Caesars for big chains, fair. You get some pretty good frozen pizza as well, yeah. That's too many T's next to L's, man. Bitalistic? Biotestic? I'm sorry. The font size is too small, and that's Billy Testic? Billy Testicles. Billy Testicles, thank you for the follow. Average Grand Blue player. Billy Testicles. Hello, Billy Testicles. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Like ballistic missile? Oh, I see. Billistic. So there's no... Wait, you tell me there's no T in there at all? Well, then I gotta, like... It's... I see. It's B-I-L-L-I? B-L-I-L-L-I-E-S-T-I-C? Too many straight lines? That's what I'm saying, man. It's like 5 vertical bars next to each other. How the fuck? I have astigmatism. How am I supposed to read that? Billy Testicles kind of goes hard? That's your name now. Hello, Billy Testicles. Thank you for the follow. It is funny that even Billy Testicles still got censored by the The auto mods. They're paying attention. Now air blocked it, so I couldn't 2H him there. Actually, it still will hit him, huh? Just kind of big with it, I suppose. Holy side swaps. Nice low. Being censored by woke. Wait, Gen Z's trying to cancel Eminem? That's cute. Oh! Getting food? Anyone not named Ogre Cap, I can't afford that bill, want something? Yeah, that's fair. That's valid. You realize you could 2H this teleport like that? Yep. That shit is, as the kids say, not real. Nimbus! They're sleeping again? God forbid they sleep, man. Haru's not sleeping. She's so energetic. She's just sitting there all well-behaved. Why don't you want to let them sleep? They just aren't allowed to get any rest on your watch? Is that right? Is that it? That's so disappointing, man. I have some kale juice for them. Wake up, it's race time. Woke has gone too far. First they get rid of Wild Assault, now they cancel balls? Wait, Woke got rid of Wild Assault? Those Woke guys might be kind of based, no? I'll take any cheap frozen meat pizza at Aldi's, throw some spinach on for a good time, yeah. Domino's has to be the worst thing I had the displeasure of eating at 3 a.m. while wasted. Maybe I just have a garbage plate palate, honestly. Or maybe Domino's is just better, like the Domino's near me. I mean, chains are obviously very inconsistent. Maybe the Domino's near me is just better than most of the Domino's that I've heard people talk about. Domino's is not good pizza, but whatever it is tasty. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, it's the pinnacle of pizza craft, right? But like whatever thing that whatever pizza-shaped object they give me to put in my mouth, I enjoy. Hatsune Miku Brazil again. All right. Earlier we fought you at our lowest and then our highest when I was feeling the most confident with Versuja. Now the confidence is kind of back down on a downswing. Personally, I don't feel great about playing this character right now. Let's see if you can make it worth. You can make a comeback on my shattered mental. Out. You wouldn't teleport on a guy with glasses. You fucking would, too. That's the crazy part. Beep, bop. Beep, bop. Domino's is very overpriced, at least here in the UK. It would be decent if it was normally priced. It's quite cheap here. As far as, like, delivery fast food pizza goes. That's fair. I'm dead. Domino's near me is pretty good, yeah. I can get like more calories than I should eat in a day for like delivery plus tax plus everything for like around 20 Canadian dollars pretty easily. And it's like food for a day. 20 Canadian dollars being around, what is that? 15-ish US, right? 16, 17 US. For like a whole ass pizza. That, don't get me wrong, I could eat in one sitting, but I shouldn't. I didn't realize I got crossed up. I envy that, yeah. It's cheap and it's tasty. You know what I mean? That's not gonna work. Teleport, I dare you. Okay. At least they're consistent. I do value that about them. Why did that not work, man? I'm so sad. Why did that not... Why is it so finicky to get that? Hey. Over here, you gotta be in uni for a student discount to afford Domino's without breaking your bank. So true. With that money, couldn't you just get Polio Tropical? Polio Tropical. I was like, polio? Polio? And feel better afterwards? What is Polio? You mean like fried chicken? I don't understand. Or is that a chain that exists somewhere that I'm not aware of? Or is that a pizza place that has chicken in their name, which I would consider to be very odd? Beat. Okay, Hatsune Miku Brazil is still under control. I think. Looking winnable. Most normal Cagliostro. This is Burger reincarnated. Burger, the spawn of Burger. Burger's progeny. Rest in peace, Burger. Those who know. Tough. Perhaps Canada doesn't have Pollo Tropical? I assume it's chicken, right? That's what that word means? Something about the hermanos? Pollo Tropical is a grilled chicken chain? If I'm gonna eat grilled chicken, I just wouldn't order food, no? Am I crazy? Why would you ever go, like, why would you ever order takeout to get grilled chicken? I would just, like, make food at home. I feel like the whole point of fast food is to eat something really tasty and ignore the fact that it's bad for you. If I wanted to eat healthy, I would just save the money entirely and make the food myself. I think I would eat this food at home, man. Beep. Bop. Boop. Bada bop boom. Oh, it's too big for its own good. Teleport. I dare you. Plus H is a little too slow to use for an anti-air there. I understand it now. Teleport again. I dare you. You are blocking? Since when do you block? Okay, this time it'll work. What? Oh, why doesn't that work? Why does that work? Then you have to cook? I mean, if you're literally getting all of your food from takeout, you probably shouldn't, but they have nice sauce that it used to be a lot better. Used to be a lot better value to feed a whole family? Fair. You did JM too early? Oh, is that why? I gotta delay it. Wait. Alright. It clicked. We're never losing another match ever again. It clicked. I understand. I didn't realize. Yeah. I got a super good Detroit-style pizza right down the street where I am at. Pizza's like 20 quid each, which is insane. How big are the pizzas, too? Because 20 quid, that's like 30 Canadian dollars. Something like that.
Here begins Fate's episode.
I have some of those more like, yeah, like, I don't know. Smaller chains, supposedly higher quality pizza near me, too. And it's like you get like a, what is the equivalent of like a small pizza for the price of a large, you know? I'll get it basically the only reason I get it is because a small pizza is still enough food for a meal. So I might just fuck around and get it anyway, just to say like, I feel like I'm still, if I'm not going for higher quantity of food, which I shouldn't necessarily be all the time, then maybe I can go for higher quality, but it's high-key worth the price. The price is fucked up. Fair. A pizza shop down the road gets you a good large for 22. 22 what? I assume... Okay, no, actually, no. Because you didn't specify the currency, you must be talking in American dollars. I feel like that's the only... 22 quid? They had Lariat into DP, kill them. It's true. Yeah, LMAO, yeah. I feel like Americans are the only people who will just say their currency without saying what currency it is. Because they assume that theirs is the only one. You know? Everything is USD? Yeah. If someone just says a number in like an international context and like doesn't elaborate on it, they're an American. Only 22 carats? Wait, that's really good value. If I get a pizza for 20 carats, I would liquidate my account, man. It clicked! Oh my god, I understand it now. Holy shit, I've been doing JM too early my entire life. That actually feels so nice. Okay, wait, maybe she's top tier. I finally get it. Brick, what languages do you know? English and Arabic.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Mostly, yeah, like, when I was younger, I was conversational in German. That's about it, though. Like about probably 15, 16 years ago. I got like, you know, I'd say pretty decent at German. I could definitely get around in Germany. I couldn't have like a casual conversation with someone, but I could, you know. I could, like, you know, go to a restaurant, get some food, like, buy something at a shop, like, tell them I wanted a t-shirt. The size I was looking for. Some, you know, like, back and forth about how this one fits. But that has been 16 years. I have not spoken any German regularly in a very long time. Beep, bop, boop. Ambidextrous streamer? Yeah. So right now, I dual wield English and Arabic. I'm Egyptian, so I speak the Egyptian dialects. Which, like, it's not like it's that different. Like, it's not like it's literally different languages or anything, but it can be really hard for me to understand. Like, if a guy from, like, Iraq is talking to me in Arabic, it gets difficult fast. There's a lot of, like, huh? Wait, sorry, what did you say? It's annoying, too, because all of, like, a lot of the shows and shit are, like, either Egyptian or Lebanese. So a lot of people, like, understand my dialect, but I don't understand theirs, so it makes me look stupid. But I'm not stupid, man. I just speak the more popular dialects. This guy's trying to kill me, and I'm very scared, can I say? I literally didn't punish his DP because of how Oramogged I was. You're Egyptian? That's right. I hear Quebec French and French are essentially different languages. Whatever, they both sound really funny. I would say that Quebecois definitely sounds funnier when people speak it than Watch from Egypt, bro. Hi, assalamu alaikum, brother. I would say Quebecois definitely sounds funnier to me, personally. The Quebecois are not real people. The worst part of everything is that they are. Like, I wish they weren't, but they are. Fake Canadian not knowing French? Yeah, I guess. Most Canadians don't know French. Most Canadians have a passing dislike at best of the Quebecois and the French Canadians. And the French Canadians have a burning hatred of us. You cannot convince me anyone from Quebec actually exists. I wish, man. That's my point is I wish. I have interacted with many of them and I have disliked almost all of it. Oh, it's like that? Yeah. Historically, appeasing them means that our country is significantly more fucked up than otherwise would be. Ow. Holy rollback, Batman! He can't keep getting away with it. Oh yeah, you throw him there, that's true. Holy shit, brother, stop hitting your buttons for like a second. Please, I'm scared. This should work wonders. Oh, if I got it off. Okay, I understand. That round gave me a lot of information. Most normal Gram player, this actually makes most Gram players look normal, it's true. That round gave me a lot of info. Let's see if we can use it. That's the plan, but let's see. He's gonna DP here? No, he doesn't. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. This is GM? No, this is Silvermaster. Oh, shit. Okay, he doesn't have much of a conversion, luckily. Oh, he didn't decimate after. What the? Thought he would. I was ready with the throw. That's crazy. You know that? I missed the punish? Oh, the fucking rollback, man. That's crazy also. That's not the right guy. Beep. Boop. Alright. I like this guy, too bad he's laggy. I mean, I think laggy is part of his personality, you know? What if Gran was a looks master and was called Gran Mew? That's actually so fucking true, is the thing. My sheikh is Egyptian? Real and true, man. Shout out to him. As long as he's like a cool guy or whatever. This is, I cannot believe this Gran is blocked for this long. There you go. Do what I know you want to do. Do what your heart was born to do, man. Kill me. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop.
very good odds that this person is incredibly smart and attractive.
Shout out to you, man. Woo! Billy Testicles, thank you for the prime. Yeah, that's one of those rounds where, like, you know, the first round, again, that gives me a lot of information on how this fella plays, and then the rest of the rounds get a lot easier. You seem cool, take my prime sub, I appreciate it. It's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Can you tell that I'm unloved in my day-to-day life? I'm kidding. With a very solid support system of close friends and family who I love dearly and would die for. Let me not LARP as someone with interpersonal problems. It is a little fun to LARP, though, right? It's a little fun to just pretend to be someone you're not. Ow, ow. Especially, like, to people who can't prove otherwise. He got me! Bro's LARPing at life? It's fun, man. You ever done a little bit of life LARPing? That's insane. That's not punishable? Or is that... I mean, wait, what? Is that not punishable? He did point blank boot and it was less than -7? That had to be a rollback thing, right? I'm surprised you rematched. This shit's fun, man. You don't like fighting serial killers? I think it you know, tense is a muscle that is very important to tense every now and then. Okay, let me just be safe. I don't know how minus that is. So let me just throw his ass. I think it's very important to practice fighting serial killers every now and then. Okay, I was gonna say, where's my DP? There it is. It's like, there's no way Buddy doesn't DP here, right? I got crossed up! No! No! I mean, I knew I was gonna get crossed up, but I thought my Brave counter would hit on the other side. Okay, good games. Rick rematch Mirror's Edge. He's not afraid of anybody. It's true. It's true. Okay, wait, no. Damn, I definitely could have 2-0'd that. That's fair. That's unfortunate. It's okay, though. Beep. A couple of very unfortunate happenings there, but... How does he get past... Actually, how does he get past this? I'm curious. I didn't have 2-2M. That's true. My 2H didn't work? I mean, I know Versuja 2H is kind of stinky, but I thought I was like clean. Like, I thought I had that easily. That's got a lot of range to it. God damn. Eat up. Eat up. Eat up. If you think Grand players are crazy, y'all gotta check on the standards Jitas out there that still use the pen. I mean, this Grand is crazier than almost all Grands I've seen. I will say. He's gonna boot at me if I just jump for long enough. Oh, but it hit me. He's got timing. Wait, what? Did I just get air unblockable from a trade? Wait, did I just get air to air into air unblockable? What? I don't think anyone has ever done that to me. I think he might be the world's greatest player. It was all a... Oh, fuck. I was gonna say it was all a bait, but... Turns out I actually was punished for my hubris. What do you mean he doesn't match there? You think you know a guy, and then he just stops matching on you. No limits! Yeah. Get his ass, man. No limits. Okay. That was way closer than it should have been, but we got there. IQ too high? That's what I'm saying. But... Stand up a little because I had alcohol this evening and I'm epileptic, so I don't want alcohol in my system as I sleep. Oh, shit. I didn't even think about this. Is that the kind of... Can that like happen? You like have a... You have a seizure in your sleep and then... I guess alcohol just make it more likely? I do have locals tomorrow. I probably should lock in on sleep soon. Luckily for me, tomorrow's a long weekend, so I actually don't have work tomorrow. With all good too, because actually I wanna edit a video for probably Tuesday at this point. CM kind of delayed it a day. It might be all for nothing too. I'm gonna probably do some ogreing after this, but sorry, Brick, we have to call you into the office. Nah, I work at a pretty chill place, honestly. Though it looks like things are about to... Oh, I hate this Percy costume. Why? Why does this look so much worse than his base armor and so much worse than the splash art? I feel bad because I'm like, someone made this. Like, someone had to animate it. But, like... Who made this? You hate style? It's okay? I love the idea of this Percy costume. I hate how it actually looks in game. It just... The fabric looks like it's cheap fabric. You know what I mean? It looks like cheap fabric. It, like... I don't know, man. It looks like he pulled it out of a costume store. It doesn't look like it's his clothes, is the best way I can describe it. It looks like Percy got this at a Spirit Halloween. I don't know enough about fashion to describe why, but it doesn't look like removed all aura. It definitely doesn't fit him. I don't know, it looks... Like, when I say it looks bad, I don't mean the whole outfit as an idea looks bad. I think, like, literally the way it is represented in game looks bad. He looks so hot in the splash art, but... I mean, maybe it's angles? Maybe it's just a bad angle? Or maybe there's only the one good angle? He also animates like he's still wearing armor? Yeah, maybe, you're right. Like, it just doesn't... It's not good. It's not good, man. Oh, shit. I got frame trapped. I'm gonna die. You're the one who's gonna die? Call me Bardock? The way... You're the one who's gonna die? It should only happen in my sleep these days. It's been the case for a few years now. I mean, I guess, you know, I'd rather only in your sleep than in your sleep and in other places, I suppose. Alcohol increases the chances. Basically, anything which affects the brain does, because these are caused by essentially an overload of neurons being fired at once. Weed does help, probably because it reduces brain activity, I suppose. There are exceptions of depressive being bad. Yeah. Me and Brick to see common ground on anything. Doesn't make me wonder how it interact with someone like you IRL. We don't agree on literally anything, right? Today I discovered, yeah, you love the Percy costume, you hate pizza. I think the only thing we agree on, I think, is a sexual attraction to Galleon. I think. Looks like a mod instead of official work? Maybe. There's some good mods, man. I don't know how to say it. Maybe that's too mean, but true? Yeah. So you probably just talk about that, if we ever met. He still Stansky has bulky-ass armor on, so he just looks dumb. But yeah, two people have said that now. I didn't realize... I think you're right, though. Like, yeah, in a lot of ways, it just looks very odd. Sexual attraction to Galleon is a truism? That's true. I'm pretty sure I know ace people who still think she's hot. That's like saying we agree that, like, 1 + 1 = 2. Doesn't really imply anything. It's like true implies true, you know? Who cares? Sam Sarah. Who asked? That's what she says, right? That doesn't work. Love that for me. When in doubt, just hit the button. Why do none of her specials fucking... Why do they all have such restrictive height limits, man? He spot dodged it successfully? I don't think I've ever seen that. He's the world's greatest. Some medicines which treat bipolar disorder are also used for epilepsy due to them helping the conditions in basically the same way. Oh, interesting. Specifically, Lamictal, which I'm on a very high dose of. I see. He then command grabbed from mid-screen. I think he thought we were closer to the corner than we actually were. I understand the mistake. Yeah, Percy costume is just, it's not it, man. Smells like someone is smoking cigarettes, but no one I know smokes. And I mean, cigarettes smell very distinct from fire. So I don't think anything's on fire. I don't think, but I'm yapping so hard right now, but I find the condition interesting. Yeah, yap away, man. This is a yap-friendly zone. If I'm gonna yap this much, I feel like other people get, you know, I gotta share the wealth. The 1% yap, the 1% of wealth, the wealthiest 1% are doing 99% of the yapping. I don't know why it's like Bernie, but he's like take a shit really badly. Bernie, but he's like holding it in on the podium. My partner just said she smelled cigarettes too. Are you on my fucking walls? I might be. Bitch, I might be. Yeah, tell me, maybe you're smoking so hard that everyone can smell it globally. Have you considered? Do you know that shit'll kill you? You guys, I heard this once. I didn't actually bother to fact check it, but like, it confirms my biases, so I believed it instantly. Did you guys see that apparently people did a study, and the most effective way to actually get people to stop smoking is not, or at least to stop buying cigarettes, the packaging that goes like, this shit will fucking kill you. If you smoke these, you're dead. It causes like 17 different types of cancer. It's like you got the black lung on the fucking cover and shit. That doesn't do shit. Not only does that not do shit, apparently that actually, like, for some people is like, fuck you, I'm buying this anyway. Like, it makes it feel cool and rebellious to smoke. Apparently the most effective packaging to get people to buy fewer cigarettes is just completely non-branded white boxes. Who would have thought? Just like completely blank white boxes with like maybe just like, oh, it says like Marlboro on it or something. You know what I mean? And like with no warnings on it whatsoever, most importantly. Apparently that shit is like the best way to get people to stop buying cigarettes. It makes it the less appealing, I guess. I guess some people are smoking for like the cool factor. Oh, nice. My dad stopped smoking when he took a month vacation to Australia because it was too expensive there. Fair. All white boxes, but it comes with crayons? Wait, now that would like, I would buy them. That's not fair. I think I feel like that's kind of missing the point of what we're trying to do here. We're trying to make it so people don't want to buy cigarettes. I want crayons. They're delicious. If you're happy about epilepsy, I might as well talk about statistics. 1% of the global population, but only 4% of those are photosensitive. So, like 1/25th of 1% have photosensitive epilepsy. I see. Beep, bop, boop. So even though there's a relatively small amount of epileptics, there's actually a significant amount of people, wait, what? There's still actually a significant amount, oh, fuck. There's still a significant amount of people, just because there are billions of people in the world, so those warnings and movies and stuff are very useful. Yeah, that makes sense. If 1%, 1/25th of 1% of the population is epileptic, that is millions of people. That's kind of how big numbers work. It's kind of fucked up when you realize it. My dad stopped smoking when he had a heart attack. Did he die? I guess, I hope not, but I know a girl that collects the boxes with fucked up images. Yeah, that's kind of the exact point of the study, as far as I'm aware. Like a lot, like especially like younger people, a lot of them like will buy the cigarettes because they have the fucking like. If anything, it acts as like a reinforcing agent, you know? Like they buy them because they're addicted, but like the fact that the box says, "Oh, this will fucking kill you. Don't do this," you know? It's like punk rock to smoke, I guess. Even though I don't know if it's punk. Is it punk rock to smell like shit? Maybe. What if they want to die? I mean, that's sad, but there are easier ways, right? You know, I don't wish suicidality upon anyone, but like, if you want to die, surely there's easier ways than a pack a day for 35 years. Maybe it's the least scary way. My dad smoked a lot, and he was an alcoholic, so he was pretty doomed to die. Very surprisingly, my mom took like 10 years after that to give up smoking. Surely the message is quite clear. I mean, it's why the whole thing is like, you know, it's addictive, right? The idea is to never start. I think most people who smoke are not, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think they're under the impression that like it's not really bad for them. I think, you know, a lot of people, for example, are like fat and they have like, you know, body weight or diet related like health concerns, possibly, right? A bunch of people are fat and don't, by the way. Just, you know, there are lots of different kinds of stuff. But like, you know, a lot of people, yeah, like they have diet or like body weight related health concerns, and they know that, you know, they gotta stop like eating so much sugar or, you know, junk food or whatever, and they keep doing it, right? Because things that are yummy are basically the same mechanism. They're just addictive. No one is continuing to smoke because they think it's good for them, right? I mean, maybe someone is still on the T-zone meta from back in the day, but ow, 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 ow. Should've 2-U'd. No, sir. That doesn't work on crutches, my bad. Yeah, I don't know why I jumped on Wake Up. Doesn't seem like a great idea to me. Ow, ow. Yeah, I don't know. It's It's not clicking with her, man. It's possible that I'm just locked out today. That zoning game was better for sure. Like, we actually started just holding back on people, but even still, the zoning by itself is not, I don't know. It doesn't feel like that comprehensive. I am bad at it too. It's just a playstyle that I'm not very good at, but might also be a bad fit character. It definitely is that. It's definitely not my kind of playstyle, but I don't know. And she just feels... She feels weird. She feels bad to play. She kind of reminds me of Lucilius a little bit. Though definitely stronger than Lucilius. But, like, it feels like it's one of those characters where, like, there's one very particular playstyle for her. And if you stick to that, she's really good. And if you deviate from that at all, it feels like she, like, doesn't function. You know what I mean? Very rigid character are the vibes that I'm getting. Being an alcoholic is scary, man. Dying in a pool of alcohol can't be the way. I mean, I would say it's pretty scary. Yeah, similar thing. Most people who are alcoholics are kind of, you know... Exactly. Exactly. Once you're addicted, what do you do?
Here begins fate's episode.
Most people who are addicted to a vice are not then continuing that vice with zero knowledge of the fact that they're kind of fucked. It's just, it's hard.
Believe in victory.
I tried to quit a few times, but I just can't. It's just hard, man. I sympathize. Beep. Boo. Just two bad dragons in a room together? What's the worst that could go wrong? Okay. Boom. 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 This character was more fun when I was just trying to go almost pure zoning and only rush down when we had to. So let's try and focus back in on that. See how that feels. Oh shit. I approached and died. Coincidence? Coinky dink? I think not, man. Beep. Bop. Bada bop boom. How? Good thing that thing is always full cinematic still. They took the projectile off it, but... Or a projectile info. That's why they say to never start. Yeah, that is the whole thing with, That's the whole thing with addictions, right? That is why generally the advice is just don't try it. Certainly the advice is heeded a lot less in the case of alcohol compared to other things. Probably because the companies have more power, I suppose. Like, alcohol is just somehow considered to be like, oh, like, you know, smoking, yuck. But, like, alcohol, that's just probably fine, right? I assume it's just their PR arm has been doing more work for the past 50 years in the West or something like that. But, you know, in general, yeah. Probably better to just... It's a lot easier to be addicted to food because, like, it's food. Well, it's easier to be addicted to food because they make it addictive on purpose, right? A lot of the compounds that we put in, like, a lot of the shit, I mean, even just, like, processed white sugar, right? That shit is addictive and it's not an accident, right? Beep. Like, food has a lot of the same, and they want you to keep eating it. They don't care about your health or your physical health or your mental health or something like that. They want to keep you as a customer. They want to keep making money, so they, you know. That shit is literally, like, it's not just tasty. It literally, in some cases, can be, like, genuinely addictive, depending on the food. Sugar, I mean, it might sound stupid, because, like, it might sound like some pansy shit, but, like, sugar is just about as, that shit is as addictive as most fucking, like, probably not hard drugs, if I had to guess. Like, from what I've heard, shit like, you know, obviously I have no first-hand experience, but, like, you know, shit like meth or something, that shit goes really hard. Like, it's a little different as far as addiction. Like, it's a little bit of a different ballpark, right? Like, I don't know. Is white sugar significantly less addictive than nicotine? Maybe not. I'd be interested to see, like, the actual, I don't know how you measure that kind of stuff, but... I slowly got addicted just because I became a party animal, and then over time drank more and more just to be fun with people. Yeah, social pressures tend to be the way that shit goes, right? I got more depressed because the life issues started day drinking just to forget everything. Not really think at all. I didn't realize it was an addiction this time last year, but then I had to try to go cold turkey because my seizures got worse, almost killing me. I realized I was addicted when I saw how hard it was for me to let go. Yeah, man. Yeah. A lot of that, I mean, that's a lot of the case with smoking for people too, right? Smoking often starts off as like a social thing. Whether it's like to be cool or to be fun or again, yeah, like just to be more relaxed. some liquid or liquid courage or some smoke-filled relaxation, I guess. Addicted to energy drinks to the point I'm at risk of diabetes? Interesting. Addicted to energy drinks. I guess it's because... Are you addicted to caffeine? Is that correct? Or is it the energy drinks? Like, if you don't take them, you get sleepy? Like, I would assume it's the caffeine doing the work there, right? Probably. Owie! Addicted to watching break videos while eating lunch? Well, that one's a good addiction, so keep doing that. Might be the caffeine? Yeah. Because, like, all addiction is your body is trying to maintain homeostasis, right? So when you put some external thing in there, over time it goes, okay, this thing is part of the equation. I gotta, like, either put out more of some shit or less of some shit to, like, make sure that, you know, when you add this to the balance, it keeps me where I was before I got introduced, right? So, like, guy who knows nothing about human biology and nutrition, right? Say, for example, coffee's an easy example, right? It's like you drink coffee at 9 a.m. every morning, right? So your body goes, okay, at 9 a.m. every morning, we get this spike of caffeine in there, and it, like, you know, it does all the wakey chemicals. If I keep, you know, releasing the same amount of wakey chemicals endocrinologically, if I keep putting out the same amount of wakey chemicals at the same time, we're gonna, like, explode. Like, our heart's gonna explode. So, like, since I see that this guy is always having this caffeine at the same time, I'm just going to stop, like, you know, that part of the system is handled, right? I'm gonna stop putting out the wakey chemicals at that time. So what that manifests as is now, when you have the coffee, after enough time, when your body, like, fully adapts, the coffee just feels like before you had the coffee at all, so you gotta have a higher dose, right? Because your body has adapted to be, like, what you were before you took the coffee is now what you are with the coffee at that time. So if you don't take the coffee, or you need a higher dose to feel the same, like, energy, and if you don't take the coffee at all, it's like your body isn't doing any of the legwork on keeping you awake, so you just fucking die. And that becomes addiction, basically, right? It's not like like, to my understanding, like, at least as far as, like, feeling like physical withdrawal symptoms anyway. Mentally, I can't quite say as much, right? But yeah, as far as, like, why, like, withdrawal symptoms happen, like, why you might feel that, like, you know, now I literally can't, like, I can't do anything without a cup of coffee. It's because your body has given up on, or not given up, but it's just kind of moved out of the way and let the coffee take the job of, like, keeping you awake. I'm stupid, I should quit coffee. How did I not notice it's the damn caffeine? It's a drug. Seifu Jumpu. Luckily, my seizures aren't as dangerous now, but falling back into the trap of drinking on my own daily again, so gotta lock it on that. You know, alcoholism runs in the family. Yeah, that is something I didn't realize, too, until a few years ago, is that there is an alcoholism gene. Like, there is a gene that makes it so that you are significantly, like, alcohol is more addictive to you, is what I understand. I don't know why. Like, I don't understand the mechanism through which it operates, but to my understanding, it does exist. Like, alcohol is significantly more addictive to some people than other people, and the thing that makes it so is heritable. Caffeine is such a lovely stimulant. So true, Dustin. Used to be super into coffee brewing, but got scared I would get hooked on the caffeine. Prudent of you, probably. Prudent of you. I mean, otherwise in the energy drinks, you might be addicted to sugar. I mean, that's certainly something that I don't know if I'm addicted, but certainly I like sugar a little too much. You know what I mean? Ow. It does the happy chemicals for sure. When something really sweet hits my tongue, it does hit the happy chemicals. But caffeine, I think, is probably the issue there, if I had to guess. I've only become open about my alcoholism recently, but I think it's good to talk about it to let people know they're not alone, that it does suck, we can beat it all together. Yeah. I think it's good, maybe, I don't know, but I would assume it's also helpful as the person, like, for you, too. It probably is helpful to mention it, you know? It's not like this shadow monster that we have to, like, speak about in hushed tones. It's like, no, man, some people are alcoholics, some people are addicted to caffeine, some people are addicted to fucking, you know, sugar, some people are addicted to their phone, like... There's lots of versions of it. There's lots of kinds. Some people are addicted to weeds. Some people will tell you that it can't happen, but I've seen it happen in real time. It's important to talk about it openly. It's not like something... It's the same way like mental health, you know? Mental health stuff shouldn't be stigmatized. Neither should addiction. It happens. You know, we're all working through whatever it is we got. My mom smoked during my pregnancy, so I also have a dependency that flares up sometimes, despite actively avoiding cigarettes and secondhand smoke. Is that how that fucking works? Can you get your baby addicted to nicotine? Fuck, I guess, right? Because you, like, they're sharing the same blood as you, right? So when you, like, when you smoke, they're getting the nicotine high.
Begins Fate's episode.
Oh, fuck. Whenever I heard about, like, oh, you shouldn't smoke when you're pregnant, I assumed that, like, oh, it's just, like, it's bad for your health, and therefore it'll be bad for the baby's health. Like, an unhealthy mother leads to an unhealthy baby, right? But I didn't think about the fact that the baby could also just develop a nicotine dependency before they even leave the womb. What the fuck? Talk about hard mode, man. Abundant alcoholism indicates that alcoholism is a complex genetic disease with variations in a large number of genes affecting risk. Some of these genes have been identified, including 2 genes of alcohol metabolism, ADH1B and ALDH2, that have the strongest known effects on risk for alcoholism. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That shit is hereditary. I understand the mechanism through which having the gene makes alcohol more addictive to you. I'm not sure if maybe it makes it so that, I mean, I don't know what a mental addiction is. Like, I understand that it's all the same shit. Like, at the end of the day, any feelings that you feel mentally are also just, it's physically neurotransmitter shit. So it probably works in the exact same way that, like, getting physical withdrawal symptoms of feeling eepy when you don't drink coffee is. It's the same way that you might only feel happy when you smoke or only feel relaxed when you smoke or something, I assume. So, like, maybe, I suppose that gene might make it so that your body is better at getting out of the way for alcohol. It more quickly decides that, like, okay, all the things that alcohol does are alcohol's job now, and that without it, you don't get any of those things. You have a shortage of those things. That's why you shouldn't do stuff like drink coffee or smoke. Also eating stuff like raw fish. Is that the mercury? Or the bioaccumulation? Hope you guys keep winning your invisible battles and prosper. Me too, man. Me too. I got a dip now. Cool to discover a W streamer. Have a good rest of your stream. Thanks, man. Enjoy your local tomorrow out, and make sure you're taking care of yourself, man. I don't know too much about you, obviously, but you seem, I mean, you're like, you seem to be looking out for people. Like, you've got an idea of helping other people, being open about your shit. You seem like a cool guy, man. Do your best to keep yourself around for as long as you can. Keep yourself healthy. It'd be a shame if there were fewer people like you on the planet. Out.
Battle 3. Engage.
Holy shit, I'm the world's greatest. You wouldn't DP a guy with glasses. You wouldn't. But perhaps you should have. I would have walked right into it, honestly, if you had delayed it just a little. Maybe I psyoped you into picking the wrong option. I kind of like that JM, you know. Ow. Hop at me. I fucking dare you. Do it. It's not a hop, man. Hop at me. I dare you. Why are you not hopping? Let me do the cool, fun thing, man. Sam Sara. I made a mistake. Just tried to roll right there, but roll and spot dodge both. I'm not throwing vuln, right? Only strike. So that's how that shit goes. Do 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 do.
Battle 1.
Hop at me. I freaking dare you, you freaking fricker. Why not, man? Why you don't want me, man? There we go. Oh, I have no follow-up, right? I'm bad. I forgot I suck at this character. I probably should have taken that into account before trying to come up with a strategy. Coffee, coffee candy, coffee ice cream, monster cans. Shit, I'm doing the Futurama bit of Fry consuming inhuman amounts of coffee. A lot of those, like, coffee-flavored things have an inhuman amount of caffeine in them, too, is what I realized. I don't drink a lot of caffeine. So I had a brush. I think I mentioned this one time. I had, like, a fucked up experience once where, I forget, was it a Dairy Queen? It was somewhere where you could get an unreasonably large milkshake, like over a liter of liquid, right? I think it was a Dairy Queen. I think they had, like, this. It wasn't a Blizzard. It was like a milkshake, but it was this, like, you know, like coffee, chocolate, boom, explosion, fuck yourself drink, right? And I was like, I like coffee and chocolate as a flavor combination. Pretty nice, right? Probably only second to chocolate and peanut butter for a guy like me. So I was like, oh, I'll have a little bit of this, right? That seems like a good idea. Well, I said I have a little bit of this. I This was, I was not in my portion control era, let's say. So what I actually did is I got the large, and the large there, again, it was like genuinely this big, or like it had to be. I would put it at like somewhere in the neighborhood of like 1.25 liters or 1.5 liters of liquids, right? And it tasted great. You say over 1 liter of milkshake? Oh yeah, it was gigantic. Like it was genuinely, it was like something that like I almost needed to hold it in 2 hands. You know, if it was like a more dense liquid, it would be too heavy to comfortably hold in 1 hand, but it was full. That's so much milkshake, a young man's game. I was a younger man even than I am now back then. This was like when I was like 21 or something. It tasted amazing. It had clearly, I have to imagine that entire thing was over 100 grams of sugar, easy. Right? Like that whole thing has got to be like 130 to 140 grams of sugar. It's the kind of thing that probably shouldn't be available for purchase, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you. It just seems like that has to exceed like some legal limit on like how much shit that's bad for you can put in one thing that you're selling. But I guess it doesn't, because we have like no regulations around here. Someone probably died off that? Bro, so I didn't die, luckily. I'm still here, as you can probably tell. But it's an insane amount of sugar, and I drank it really quick because I love sugar, and milkshakes, you can kind of just like skull a milkshake, right? You know, if you've got the room in your stomach, you can drink a milkshake really fast. It's liquid, right? It's sugar water, literally. It's just very, oh, I need to stop jumping, by the way. I've been getting my shit rocked for that. It's very tasty sugar water, right? So you can drink it real fast if you are so inclined, and I was so inclined. About like 45 minutes later, it's like me and a buddy of mine, like, he gave me a ride. We got something to drink, and we got back. I mean, like, I'm like in my student house about 45 minutes later, and like I noticed that my leg is bouncing, and like I do that sometimes. Like sometimes that happens where I'm just, you know, while I'm sitting down, my leg just like starts bouncing a little bit. I just kind of do it for like some stimulation, you know. But usually when I notice it, I can like, if I don't want to, I can stop, right? So I'm like, oh, my leg's bouncing, and I was kind of like, I was trying to focus on something, so I tried to stop bouncing my leg, and I couldn't. Like it literally felt like it was moving like outside of my own control, you know what I mean? Oh, I tried to spot dodge and I just fucked it up. I just crouched and didn't block. It was just bouncing. I couldn't stop it, and then like this is like, I think as it was really starting to like kick in, and then like I noticed that like after I noticed that, I felt like this buzzing in like the front of my skull, you know? That's the best way to describe it. It felt like my skull was buzzing, right? And it felt horrible. Like I eventually had to get up. Like sitting felt wrong. Like I was like I was uncomfortable to sit. I started like standing up and like going up and down like the stairs of my fucking student house over and over. I started just making a bunch of noise, right? Ow. Ow. I started making like a bunch of noise and shit. Like I was not in a good way, right? And then I was like, is there like actual coffee in that shit? And we looked it up, and I forget what it was, unfortunately. But we looked it up because we were like, how much coffee is in this? Because I do not drink coffee. I'll have like a diet soda, pretty commonly, right? But like, you know, not that much of it, and also there's not a ton of caffeine in those, though it exists certainly. But I don't drink that much caffeine, right? I look up this thing, and I forget the number, but I remember it is like, I forget the exact number, but I do remember doing the math and being like, this is like 9 or 10 cups of coffee. Like, genuinely. If I remember correctly, I don't think I'm exaggerating that number. Like, it was dead ass, like 9 or 10 cups of coffee. When I say cups of coffee, I don't mean like cups of coffee like the kind that no one drinks. I mean like, I was comparing it to like a small coffee from Tim Hortons, which is already like 2.5 cups of coffee or something like that. And I was seeing how much caffeine was in it, and I was like, this is like 9 of those. Like, it was like, I think the caffeine in it started with, it was a 3-digit number. Right? The milligrams of caffeine was a 3-digit number, and I believe it started with either a 2 or a 3. But I can't quite remember. I think it started with a 3. I think it was like 300 something. No, maybe it was a 2. I don't remember the scale of it, but I remember doing the math and be like, this is like 9 small cups of coffee from Tim Hortons, and I like don't drink coffee. And I spent like the next 2 hours essentially being tortured by the thing I just consumed. It took a long time for me to, like, I was like, I want to take a nap and sleep it off, but, like, I could not sleep at all. I couldn't sit still. I couldn't really sit at all. And I discovered at that point that I really don't like caffeine. I've never had enough caffeine for it to actually do something meaningful to me, and as soon as I did, I despised it heavily. Just chug water at that point? That would have been a great idea. For reference, the Panera had like 390 milligrams of caffeine. Maybe it was a 3-digit. Maybe it did start with a 3 then, yeah. It really might have. It might have been like, yeah, because in my head, I'm like, I remember it being like a 3-digit number that started with a 3. Like, it might have been like 300 something, yeah.
Here begins Fate's episode.
Like, it was like 150 grams of sugar and like 320 milligrams of caffeine. Or so, like, it should not be a thing that is sellable.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
How did your heart not explode? I was 21. Basically. The only other time I've had a like insane amount of caffeine, and I think this is probably less caffeine actually than this this milkshake, but I've never been like an energy drink guy. But again, when I was like, this is like 17 or 18. This is like first year of university, I think. Maybe second year. I was like 17, 18, or 19. I can't remember. But I was like, do energy drinks actually do anything? Was basically my question to myself. Like, I was like, people drink energy drinks like they're so much more efficient for keeping you awake than like a coffee or something. Like, are energy drinks actually like all that, you know? And so I was like, okay, let me. Obviously, I was 17 and stupid. So instead of like having an energy drink and trying to like just see how I felt after, I was like, what if I wanted to see what it was like, and I wanted to make it obvious to myself. So I was like, what if I just drank like 7 Red Bulls? You know what I mean? And again, this number I do remember. It was 7. I was like, let me just drink 7 Red Bulls. Now, in some realm or fashion, right? In some realm or fashion, I decided I had some moderation in me. I was like, let me make them sugar-free. I don't want to have that much sugar. You know what I mean? I was like, I saw there were sugar-free Red Bulls, and I was like, yeah, okay. I checked if they still had the caffeine in them. They did, right? So it didn't like defeat the purpose. I was like, I don't want to drink 7 Red Bulls of sugar. Like, I'll have 7 Red Bulls. So I had 7 sugar-free Red Bulls. They didn't taste very good, by the way. I tried to basically drink them as fast as I can. Like, I tried to just basically chug 7 sugar-free Red Bulls. And, the weirdest part is, unlike the milkshake that, like, fucked me up for several hours, they have a weird aftertaste. Yeah, they have a weird taste and aftertaste. I'm not gonna lie to you. But unlike the milkshake that fucked me up for several hours, this did nothing at all. I didn't even feel like... I felt exactly the same as I was drinking them as like 3 hours later or 2 hours later or any amount of it felt like it did basically nothing, except, funny enough, I had like a 30-second piss like a few hours later. So I wonder, like, genuinely, I wonder if like my body just like didn't like, it was like, nuh-uh. It was like, nope, that's too much, and it just like had it just pass right through, or I don't know if it can choose to do that. I don't know, man. We're definitely in pseudoscience range. But like, I don't know. Caffeine does that to addiction and other stuff. Yeah, it is a diuretic. I do know that. But I had no feeling of like extra energy, excess energy, anything at all, except for the fact that I just pissed a shit ton. Like a real, like a metric shit ton. Rickman's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, and I'm the one whose addiction triggered this storyline? I've done stupider things than that. You've heard the Shamrock Shake story, right? That's like one of the smarter things I did in university. And I want you to remember that I was the voice of reason in my house. Because I was the only guy who didn't drink, I was often like the sober person who kept us from getting into trouble. Just to give, like, in case you have forgotten, I always talk about, like, oh, you know, as a fighting game player, make sure you remember the new player experience. In case you've forgotten just how stupid teenage boys really are, right? I was the voice of reason in my house. Me and one other guy. Like, everyone else that I knew was significantly more reckless than I was. Like, I was, like, kind of the boring, careful guy in Relativity. The what? You haven't heard the shake? No, you've been around. You've definitely heard the Shamrock Shake story, Toad. You've been around long enough. Do you want to hear the Shamrock Shake story? It's a little gross. Fair warning. Pojo knows about the Shamrock Shake, I bet. Ow. Beat. Boop. Wait, I might know? Yeah. Gross might have been the keyword. There you go. But yeah, that's not even like the stupidest thing I did that semester, man. I love Shamrock Shakes. I don't. Not anymore. Not after The incident. It's vile. Yep, yep, yep. It's crazy. That's crazy. That's stupid. The stupidest thing you ever heard. Again, that's not the stupidest thing I did like that 4-month span, man. I will say, even when I tried it for the first time, I didn't like a Shamrock Shake that much either. But now I don't think I could ever have one ever again. I'm gonna die, I think. I don't feel comfortable in this corner. Oh. Surprise! This is a separate guy? No, okay. It counts as a single thing for chip damage purposes. Beep. Boop. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's possible to like I assume 7 Red Bulls has more caffeine in it than that milkshake, right? How much caffeine is 7 Red Bulls? Does anyone know? Or do the sugar-free ones not have caffeine? GG's again, GG's. Do the sugar-free ones not have caffeine? Is that a thing? I'm sure they don't. Or I'm sure they do, right? Otherwise, if they have no sugar and no caffeine, they're just like water, right? They're just water and like bull semen or whatever. Do sugar-free Red Bulls still give energy? Yes, they still have caffeine in them. Yeah.
Here begins fate's.
I mean, I'm sure it would have been worse with 7 non-sugar-free Red Bulls, because that would have been the sugar and the caffeine hit me in the dick, but... Dragon, this might be our last game. Let's finish off with Mr. Montreal right here. Like, I assume Dan will be kicking me in the dick from both sides, but... I don't know. I don't know what happened, but I drank the 7 Red Bulls, and I felt totally and completely normal after. Okay, let's go back to our zoning thing. Drink 7 Red Bulls for the absurd amount of caffeine, but let's draw the line at sugar. I'm telling you, man, I don't know what kind of prudence my 19-year-old brain thought it had, but apparently that was the thought process, yeah. 560 milligrams of caffeine? Surely not. Maybe. Sugar is definitely a multiplier. True even for, like, cocktails, yeah. I mean, the other one was, like, 300-something milligrams of caffeine, but it was also, like, 150 grams of sugar, you know? And they both are kind of like energy providers, in a way. 80 milligrams per Red Bull, so 7 is... That's a lot of caffeine, man. Is it possible that I, like... Can you overdose on caffeine to the point that it doesn't do anything? Is that a thing? Or if I manufactured this memory and it was either fewer Red Bulls or I was fucked up after? I feel like I remember it being, even if it wasn't 8, it was like 5. It was more than 5. Maybe it was 6 or something. That's called death? I just remember I was actually disappointed, because you know what it is? You can never remember exact, for me at least, I can never remember exact details of events. I can remember how I felt though, right? And I explicitly remember a feeling of disappointment that nothing happened. Like I was doing it to like fuck myself up and be like, wouldn't it be funny if I drank so many, like what would all that caffeine do to me? And I explicitly remember the disappointment of feeling nothing out of the ordinary. 6 or 7, so true. Owie, I'm dead. I'm not dead, he fucked it up. Oh, I tried to 6XL that, but I got crushed. You can OD on caffeine, but it's usually a pretty absurd amount via liquids. Fair, fair. But I remember feeling like, hey, why is nothing happening? I think it actually, like, I remember it creating, like, a mythos in my head that, like, caffeine... Because, of course, I thought this because I was stupid and young, right? I had an idea in my head that caffeine didn't work on me. But this happened before the coffee milkshake story, right? And, of course, yeah, then that happening very much reminded me that, no, I am mortal, and caffeine does affect... I have neurotransmitters just like everyone else. Caffeine absolutely works on me. But in that instance, I don't know, it didn't do anything. You're the main character? You always think you're the main character when you're, like, that young, right? It's the natural order of things. Yeah, Unk! Keep your head up, Unk. Oh, it's a 6 frame! I have to 2L! I fucked it up! I knew he was gonna do that, too, but Versuja has to punish that with 2L, not 5L. That's real and true, man. Yeah, that's on me. Caffeine still doesn't really affect me like that. I drink soda because it tastes good mostly. Well, soda doesn't have that much caffeine in it. That's not caffeine not affecting you. That's you not having that much caffeine. You know what I mean? Beep, bop, boop, beep. I knew it was an NPC. They gave me 3 lines to say when I hit 13. You're not supposed to be in here. Must have been the wind. You picked a bad time to get lost, friend. Beep, bop, boop. I'm going to kill you? He said, with 0 confidence? Okay, okay. On Versuja now? Yeah, and I don't really like it. People don't come around here much since the incident. Town's not at what it used to be, man. Ever since the river dried up, anyway. Damn cops. Always buzzing around. I think that's a good like 3-line Monty for an NPC. Thoughts? Beep, bop, boop. Thought he was a cool guy. Too bad they got him. The mayor's been missing for months. Those monsters beyond the gates. It's all too much to handle. We rolled it successfully. Look at this guy. What Grand Blue character drinks Red Bulls? I say Eustace? Nah. You think so? I think Beatrix does it for the sugar, not the caffeine. Beep. Haha! Awesome! Vayne absolutely does. I believe that. Zeta does it for the caffeine. Yeah, yeah. You wouldn't fucking die, would you? No, you wouldn't. It's a long delay. He's putting big delays in his shit. Okay. Ow, ow. Well, Diva does it for the love. Does Red Bull spread love? You wouldn't happen to be sponsored, would? It clicked! Okay, never mind. This character's broken. All you have to do is... Yeah. Once I learned that I was doing JM too early, the character did start feeling a lot better. Lunalu may canonically drink energy drinks? I believe that. You gotta stay up penning the yaoi. I'm sure Agnes Digital does too, man. It's gonna get me. Yep. Me when I get you. Say shut up. Why the fighter? It doesn't work. The character sucks. The character's ass. I actually feel like my enjoyment of Versuja is directly correlated to whether or not my last 2U Nimbus follow-up combo worked. Agnes Digital would hate Yaoi. There's no Umas in it. Yeah, but you could. There's also there's the Yuri equivalent, man. She needs the Red Bull. You think you only need energy to? Are you saying that Yuri is a lesser art form? You're saying you only need energy to pen Yaoi, not Yuri? It definitely works. No, I know. I'm saying like, I can fuck it up though, and I do. And when I don't fuck it up, this character feels invincible. And when I do fuck it up, this character feels like straight garbage, man. This time for sure. Yeah! See, that shit feels great. Oh, good roll. What the hell? I don't think you had it like that. Siam Sara. What you have described as Grand Blue? Yeah, but that combo is so much of like her power budget, it feels like. This character feels what now? Don't even bother. I'm... Insert title card. My time is valuable. Lights. I'm scared. You know that? He just matched! He knew! I thought he would tech if I waited. Instead, he just 2H'd me. Yeah, that's fair. Good patience. Good answer, nephew! That doesn't work. The character sucks. Why did they make the character good instead of making her suck? Ah! Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like that's a great last game. I feel like that really just encapsulated my entire thoughts on how it feels to play this character. So every now and then, I see the strength, right? I do see the strengths, but she just feels so fucking awful to play. I don't know how to put my finger on it. It's a playstyle mismatch, I guess, right? Every now and then, like she's doing a lot of really strong stuff, but I can't fucking do it. Maybe like that might be the problem. I can't tell how much of this is her game plan actually being clunky and kind of easy to interrupt, and how much of it is me being bad. I would wager it's probably half and half. GD's Dragon. I've been scared of DLC characters since B. I don't know about all that. This character was ridiculous on release. I don't know if she... I mean, I don't know, man. She's still good, for sure. Still very strong right now, but I just... I mean, I say that, but like, it doesn't feel like that when I'm playing her. Right? I don't know. She's definitely good, but like, I can't tell how much of this clunkiness is me being bad at the character, and how much of it is her game plan, and like the places where she's actually comfortable on screen and the situations where she's comfortable are actually kind of limited. It's hard to say. You know? I feel like there is a little bit of genuine fragility and vulnerability to Versuja in the sense of like, I don't know, there are situations where it just feels bad to be her. I don't know why. I think it's like weirdly, it feels like pressuring someone is one of those situations. Like I don't know what to do when I have like it kind of I don't, you know? Her walk speed and her dash are so slow that like I kind of want to like stay here. Suji is still high mid. Yeah, that's a lot lower than I would have put her before I tried her today, though. You know what I mean? In my head, I thought she was a lot stronger, but it just, yeah, it doesn't. I don't know why it doesn't feel like that. Like, high mid is significantly lower than what I would think, but... Or what I would have thought before today. Well, like, for the first time in my life, you can say that to me and it doesn't sound ridiculous. Lucy gaming tomorrow? Probably not. I don't think I want to play that character very much. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, I can't. I need to think on it. I don't know why. She just doesn't. It doesn't feel like what she's doing is that good, you know? Or at least, again, it's clunky. It's clunky. Like, it feels heavily matchup dependent. It feels, I don't know. A lot of it is me being bad at her. But it's all, I hate to bring up the comparison, right? I hate to bring up the comparison because I feel like this is implying that I think she's much weaker than I'd actually think she is. But, like, it feels La Diva-like to me, is my point. Where it's like, she, in some scenarios and in some screen situations and in some, like, game states, she feels ridiculously oppressive, right? But it feels like there's a lot of places and situations she just doesn't want to be in, you know? Like, it doesn't feel great to be on defense with this lady, except, like, yeah, I do get, I understand that you can do this, right? I do. But, like, even if you're not going to spend the other U skill on that, this is not that, like, yeah, it's a lot of corner carry, but, like, you know, it's only 3,800 damage. It's not like it's that much. Now, of course, if you want to spend the other U skill, right, then that's like 4,600 and most of the screen corner carry. That's pretty good. But also, yeah, it leaves you at full screen, which you only want to be in certain matchups, I think. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to... something about her feels incredibly clunky. Something about her feels incredibly clunky. I think it probably does come down to this. Like, I feel like I can't tell you exactly why, but I think this guy is the culprit. Like, it really is these two. Like, oh my god, look at this forward walk feels... This is... How slow is this? Is this the same as Voss, or is it slower? Is it faster? It's gotta be a little faster than Voss. It can't be slower than Vossaraga, right? What is Versuja's forward walk? It feels... The character feels like she's, you know, a little in the muds, for sure. Let me see. What is her forward walk rocking? 69? No, that is like the same, isn't it? 69? I think it's the same as Siegfried and Voss. Yeah. Siegfried and Voss have the same forward walk as each other. No, it's a little faster. Okay, 66.7. Oh, right, because I remember it was 6.7. So true. I think you're the same, right? Or are you a little slower even? I thought you were the same. Yeah, 66.7. Yeah. But her forward walk is basically the same as those two, you know? It's just like that plus, you know, in Siegfried's case, he's got a normal dash, which is still passable, right? And in Vasaraga's case, who gives a fuck? You're Vasaraga, right? Who the fuck ever walks with Vasaraga if it's not in the stance anyway? But like, I don't know, she just doesn't, like, her zoning does not maybe feel competent enough to be the thing that she's all centered around. Like, it really does feel like the reason that I think this character, how much fun I was having on this character was directly correlated to whether or not I fucked up the last time I tried to do this, is because, like, it feels like that is, like, so much of the character's power budget. You know what I mean? So much of it is around the fact that, you know, if she doesn't get, like, any stray hit converted into Nimbus, do this and, like, hit you pretty hard and get a lot of it. Is she even a zoner? I didn't think so, right? But, like, it feels so bad to play her any other way. If you try to play Versuja as a rushdown, how do you get in on, like, this dash is incredibly committal, and her walk doesn't work. Her jump arc doesn't go very far, right? I don't know. Like, I guess you would lariat at people? Like, maybe I didn't do this in neutral enough. Like, maybe that's the missing piece is genuinely, like, it could be. I'm not even saying that like it's a joke. Like, it could really be that this is the missing piece. Is, like, you know, your safe on block, unreactable lariat, I guess? But I feel like a lot of the times this gets blocked, and then you, I don't know. Nah, don't lariat slop? Yeah, I'm saying if you want to play her as a rushdown, it doesn't feel like it really works, right? And, like, as far as playing her as a mid-range character, again, it's her dash and her walk speed make it feel kind of bad, right? Like, normally, you know, a character like Siegfried has really bad walk speed, but he's got a serviceable dash. A character like Galleon has a really bad dash, but she's got, like, really good walk speed, right? And then they have the buttons on top of that. Versuja having neither the buttons or neither the walk speed or the dash makes it feel kind of awkward to be in the mid-range with her a lot of the times. It feels like the safest place is just at full screen doing this, and, like, every now and then, like, if you get, like, a big knockdown, then you can, like, run in, but, like, it feels weird to run pressure with her, too. I don't know. She's definitely not Ladiva, by the way. I know I'm saying the dash is fast as fuck. Yeah, but, like, it's not... The dash being fast as fuck is good for over here. It means if I hit you with this, I can, like, get in, right? The dash being fast as fuck is, like, not good here, because, like, I don't really care about it being fast as fuck. I just need it to be something I can, like, you know, do something with quickly. Press far M in mid-range? Like, sure, yeah, but again, you need to position yourself. Mid-range is not just about hitting buttons. It's about positioning yourself so you're in a good place to hit those buttons. Its movement is very important, right? And she just has, like, no real good way to do that, basically. I don't know. I have no idea, like... I came into today, low-key mid-range is more about far H. Her far H is very good, it's true. It's a 10-frame, 6-6H fucking ass. It's whiff cancelable, right? It, like, leads to a full combo on counter hit. That is fair. Maybe I didn't use enough of that. I don't know. I came into today wondering, like, you know, I know for a fact Versuja is really strong, but why does it not feel like it? I come out of today going, is Versuja really strong? I'm like, maybe not. Like, she might be more just fine. I don't know why. What would have changed? Because, like, when she got her nerfs, I felt like she was still, like, it was arguable whether or not she was even worse than she was at all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it was arguable whether or not she had changed at all when she got changed from the patch. I thought she was weaker. But she was like a, you know, top 10 kind of character, and then they nerfed her, and I thought she was like probably still in that same spot, but now you know, a few months, like 8 months later or something, and it just doesn't feel the same. Get me strong? That playstyle feels awkward for you? Maybe, but, like, I played this character before and thought she was very good. Maybe I value different things in characters now, and then she has fewer of those or something, but I can't put it into good words yet, honestly. But I leave today very confused, really. I leave today going, like at first I would have thought Versuja was, like, a high tier that didn't really mesh with me. Or, like, a low top tier, even, that didn't really mesh with me. And now I'm like, is she a high tier? Is she a fucking mid tier? I don't know, man. Probably not mid tier. Probably, maybe she's dropped a tier in my estimation. Maybe it's, like, a high tier thing. She's still very good. What am I missing here, Suki? Why does she feel... Like, I know that a lot of it is a skill issue. I understand. But, like, again, it does feel like there's a fragility to her. It's, like, easy to put her in a situation where she doesn't want to be there anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like it's very dependent on... You gotta, like, be in control. You gotta be in your, like, optimal situation all the time. It feels like if you leave your optimal situation, things start to feel really bad really fast. I don't even know what your optimal situation is, but it feels like it's, like, roughly this range, maybe? You know? Skill issue on pre-nerf Lowain, you still felt like Lowain? I don't know what you mean. I have no idea what any of that sentence means, to be honest with you. I don't know, man. I'm gonna leave today with some thoughts percolating about Versuja. I don't know what I think about her genuinely. I'm confused. I leave today very confused. We'll see if that confusion ever dissipates or if it just gets worse with time. For now, I have a Christmas Ogre to rebuild. So, you didn't know much about Lowain, you still knew the strengths right away. Well, to be fair, she's not as good as, like, you know, that's different. There's a different, like, tier of strengths there, right? That is not the same idea. Even however strong I thought Versuja was going into this, she wasn't as strong as Lowain before he got his nerfs, right? Making a pace Ogre? No, I'm gonna make a late one, but I want to make a late one with only 3 recoveries. Now that I have another ace, I want to make a late Ogre with only 3 recoveries so she can actually use 777s as an activator, because my Ogre basically never hits her ult in the Excel zone, and when she does, she tends to win, so. Good luck, yep. Yeah, I don't know, man. Have you watched people play her? I fought her. Like, I fought Asto and Suki a lot, even in, like, bracket. I don't know. Are you in finals? I'm in Group B right now. I'm rebuilding my Ogre because I need to do something. Mid-race, Redshift, and Miracle? Exactly. I got some close ones. I got some 2 wins and some very heartbreaking not wins, but no. I mean, I walked into round 2 with 1 ace built, so it's possible that it's finally gonna bite me in the ass, my lack of preparation. I've limped my way on a lot of CMs. I've been doing very well, but like on the CMs where I didn't prepare at all, I've managed to limp my way to Group A finals in all of them. This one is the least prepared I've been by far, though, so we'll see. Don't worry about Dober or Ryan's Inherit. I agree. I think Dober is... The lobby compositions I've been getting are worse for Dober than I would have thought, honestly. But yeah, I'm probably gonna maybe I will. I don't know, man. I'll fucking figure it out. We'll see. I'm not sure what I want to do for her, but for now, I'll see you tomorrow for more Grand Blue. Probably some Invincible versus 2. I got kind of lost in the Versuja sauce. We didn't play any Invincible, but we'll play some Invincible versus tomorrow, probably along with some Grand Blue. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and wish me luck on the horses, man. I'm on limited time. I got all of what, like 12 hours or something to get, a little bit more than that, like 18 hours to get a new Ogre. Can I get a new Ogre and someone else? My time is limited. My time is valuable, actually. Haunts. My time is limited. Haunts. But yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day. Please feel free to explain to me in some way if you think I'm downplaying Versuja. I'd be interested to hear it. And, yeah. Peace. Bum, 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 bum.